I have to ask you this. You know I have to ask you this. Who's your prediction? I know I already know who you're gonna pick, but who do you predict winning today's summer challenge?
It's pretty easy. The same way that you choose Mike pretty much every solo event. We're gonna be choosing tryhard. I know he really wants this win. He's been prepping for it. And just like you said, he's coming out of Koi Cup, being on the mainland. One of the drawbacks of being on the mainland is he didn't really get to play as much as he wants. So he got home and he just straight grinded. And you're going to see him grinding. What that grind pays off. Rats on the Matari. Thursday, 38 baby. One of those last second invites as well, but no slouch to the community. One of the veterans. He is going to yoink that kill from tryhard, but a tryhard against Silk Groves is going to be falling on the nunnies. But off spawn fights still a lot more to go. Era's going to be running on the Hottie as well. Remember, guys, this is pre-nerf Hottie, so that long duration ult, very, very powerful for these players.
Ooh, stun comes into play here for Adoudou Monster, and Tar's going to fall off of that. Lots of Matari's out for game one. Not surprising at all as we see this hero, how strong it still is to this day, but obviously stronger before she got tweaked a little bit, as well as the Hottie APF in the mix. F called in for the Matari as well there for APF. Trying to avoid the prio there from Numza. Numza almost getting that Matari online, and APF with 37% currently here for this Hottie ultimate. The Banks 1, 2, 3 connects there for APF. Big damage off the blue to respond there from Numza's gonna go ahead and invest this Matari ultimate, trying to find the prio. He does manage to do so. Back to backs F goes into the uppercut, but the terrain there from the seal does not give him the full damage. Still drops very low. Tries to avoid his damage, but now Numza and APF at the same health. But the F connects into the raw uppercut off of that, and Numza now with elimination onto APF.
Ooh, the dual blades raw LMB into Focus's attack. It's true about 55 ping. Just you love to see it. Just big damage. No need 2-1-1. Just uppercut into Focus attack. Now this is one of the things pre-nerf Matari, and for APF, if you haven't been playing solos, if you haven't been in there, Matari's kit is absolutely insane. As far as this teleport, it reminds me of a lot of like the newer characters when you first started fighting against Takeda, Tarka, trying to like figure out Shiol. Her teleport, very, very fast, but with the addition to pretty much everyone having wave roll, it's very easy to just tap dodge and roll on reaction to the sound. Now, but this is pre-nerf Matari. I don't know if you have that huge, very, very loud sound cue like on the current patch. Now, what's something that's a little bit different than Koi Cup? The points today, placement is going to matter significantly. The multiplier will be going to all of the like top 6, top 7. It's very, very relevant. Every 2 places, it goes from 1.4 to 1.3 to 1.2. So once you secure 2 or 3 kills, it is very, very important to last and get to that top 4, top 5 placement.
Yes, so that's going to be very important, like you said, compared to the Koi Cup, where only the winner was getting that multiplier. But now, a lot of these players are going to want to try to make it to that end game as much as they can. And for the North American region, we usually get 1 or 2 end games if we're lucky. Usually around game 1, we get the massive end game. So I'm very curious to see how today's players are going to be going in with that tempo, trying to get into that end game. We do have scrap offs, light against Rat. Adoudou Monster. I believe this is ADOT, I guess, right? Could be ADOT.
I know ADOT is playing today, and the only name that I don't see right now is ADOT. So my man just went with something special.
And here we go. Displays are out. As we said earlier, how strong this weapon is. We're about to see it right now. 1-2s. Trying to catch the fly off the second LMB. Does not manage to do so. Trying to overhold. Trying to see if he can find the kill here. The lamp drops down. No burn yet from any of these players so far. No musket or no bow shots connect as well for Adoudou Monster. But Cyclops attending the neutral game. Both ults are ready for both of these players as well. Now, what's the mix up? Just shooting down all the cages right now onto all these players. Does manage to get a quick reset in. 1-2. F called in. Now the F invested for the Hottie. He is going to try to create some space. Gets the stun off of that. Big damage can come into play as well. Back-to-back focuses. Triple. 1-2. And that's elimination there for Cyclops. And that was clean.
Unlucky for Adoudou Monster. And then I'm going back to Select. We got ExcellentEra versus Numza. Both of these guys, veterans of the community. Era recently coming back to the comp scene right now. He had a hiatus over in Tekken. Will that Tekken tech pay off? Coming back to Naraka now. He's ulted to be invested. Small room for Hottie right now. Looks like he's going to use this Hottie ult instead to reset, get back to full health. And with this old Hottie duration, you get to sustain a lot of that ultimate coming out. Era in Celestia, one of his homes, able to find this nice reset. Now Yang is going to be coming up. We still will be having the ticket system and everything. And one thing that we saw during Koi Cup that was very, very different than we've seen anywhere else is no one was letting anyone go into Yang. People were straight gatekeeping going to Yang. Countryman gatekept Mike. So many of the strongest players were just gatekeeping that Yang just because of how important it is to get in there safely, find that win, and scale up with the armor.
Quick question. Do you know we have the Yang depletion, the Yang timer changed on this client?
We will see. It's very noticeable when you're going in. Well, what Creatives is talking about. Recently, Yang time has been increased, and we're seeing the grief at the Yang entrance. Both of these players are known for their hostility waiting to go into Yang. Now, one of the tricks here is as long as you wait till 30 seconds, most of your ultimates, you can just pop your ultimate, get into Yang safely, and when you go in, it does reset your ultimate. Looks like Tarmy is going to be backing off on the Yushan ult, sticking to his tried and true, his comfortable character picks. Today, at minimum, all players will be playing at least 5 characters, so it's very important how you start out the day. Do you like to start out with your most comfortable pick, or do you want to go with one of your throwaway picks?
And we see here Tar on the Yushan with the latest buff to Yushan with his F. You know, could make him work in solos, and having that ultimate to get that reset in it's still a really good way to go at it here for these solos. It's not a crazy pick, so love to see the Yushan being played out. But right now, got by big parry there coming in here for the opposing Hottie. The 1-2 here for the fifth place. 1-2 there for CyclopsKD and Beast. F invested there for God by. Both players parry. The mix up now. Big parry there from God by. Ship parry. Now the F invested for the Hottie. God by's gonna go ahead and get a quick little reset in as well. Pops one straight right back into it. 1-2 off the pillar. You can go ahead and pop the F. Now the Hottie ultimate is gonna be invested as well there for Cyclops. Hits off the first, trying to catch him in the air, catch him with the F. That was beautiful play there from Galbai. Now Galbai trying to see continue the pressure onto Cyclops. Cyclops drops very low off of this. Does not catch the second ult there, but now the full reset is happening for the Hottie. Now the aggression is going to happen. Misses that second 3 charge. Does not manage the damage off of that one. Does connect off the third. Now flying away. The ult's about to go down. There it is. Galbai with a little bit of burn damage onto him. Still survives, but pretty much the same health. Gets the damage off the R&B focus there from the Purple Halberds. What's the mix-up? Does not get the pry off of that. The 1-2 jump LMB. Not enough damage. Crouch LMB's in the corner. Does not catch the uppercut. Yes, he does. And Galbai coming out victorious here in this Realm of Yang.
Wow, that's a really close fight considering Go By, one of the top duelers in NA. Cyclops gives him a run for his money. Really, really nice wake-up coverage by Cyclops coming out. Even getting the drop-down parry onto Go By. Go By reeling from that, but using that excellent aim, landing one of the ult flashes onto the flying Hottie. Not really easy considering how mobile Hottie is in midair. Now, one of the crazy things that tryhard did bring back from CN, pole sword on all characters. Kelly, known for that pole sword. You see tryhard running by that. First, we're gonna have ExcellentEra with the fist, gonna get dashed up by Numza. Numza's been working on his Matari, squaring this away. Matari, one of the best assassination characters out right now. Spacing out with the 5th place Era, keeping Numza at bay. Big damage coming out with that 1 charge RMB. Numza keeping up the pressure, flies up, hits him with his own focus attack, but Era gonna take to the skies. Weavin doesn't want to get V2'd, but I don't believe Numza pop his ultimate. Era's gonna have to be really, really careful, but we're seeing gold pole sword on it to tryhard on the Hottie. We'll just be watching Kelly from CN to see it.
And you see the damage already coming into play. 38 Baby trying to stay up. Sends the focus in the backside. Now got by joining the party. F invested there from 38 Baby, but a follow-up R&B there from got by. Picks up the elimination against tryhard, and tryhard now getting 2 eliminations stolen from him pretty much. I believe with 1 on the board currently. Now still trying to get active. We have another player showing up. gmanchew in the mix. Era does eliminate Numza in the kill feed. Got by now against gmanchew. Big parry from got by. F invested there from gmanchew. Big scare damage there from the gold portion from tryhard. Back to back as well. The pair connects there for Galbai, trying to get the elimination, but Galbai picks up another one on the board, and gmanchew falls off of this. Tryhard now trying to scrap off Galbai. Galbai with a follow hit in the corner is going to fall. Another player showing up. APF now into the mix. Teammates going at it right now. Let's see what's gonna happen. R&B focus there from APF. Back to back as well. Sends them back to back. Call up TT25. Now the 3 charge there gets the damage. You see him investing the F as well. 1 shot. APF in big trouble, and tryhard wants to pick up this elimination currently with 2, but it looks like it's gonna be a quick reset going on the board.
Yeah, really, really dangerous. Tryhard's Vermilion's buff about to fade. 5 seconds on it, and with the no ult zone, doesn't have that out. Decides to slow down right now. Tough break for tryhard. So many kills yoinked away from him. Go by.
Yeah.
Really, really good play. Getting those last hits. While working smarter, not harder. We'll have to see. Still really, really early. 7 people alive. A lot of people opening up with the Hottie, it looks like. Hottie,
yeah,
looking like a safe pick. APF is going to pick up a kill onto Cyclops. Looks like everyone is battling it out inside of the no ult zone right now. Go by coming out. Has to be careful right now. And you were pointing out 225 APF. Man, I was talking to tryhard at APF. I was like, guys, are we just throwing blues now? Is that the solos meta? And they're like, no, we don't throw blues. They straight just capped.
Yeah, right.
When I came back, just telling me not to throw blues. That all they do is throw focus attacks. What is this?
Oh no, APF drops very low right now. Oh, big musket shot dinger there from tryhard, going crazy. It's gonna pick up the elimination there onto APF. Takes the reset. That's exactly what he needed. Now got by getting his elimination stolen this time around. Tryhard with a little bit of a payback now is going to be able to get the elimination, plus now posted up for the second Roman Yang, I believe. Gonna start rotating inside of the map right now. He is going to start moving on in. We see him going towards Celestia. Era in the mini map, see him as well. Bell called in, and now tryhard might get aggressive onto Era right here, trying to fight this out. Doodoo monster once again on the Matardi. The laugh. The laugh.
I can't with Adoud's name. Now, technically, ladies and gentlemen, Adoud is a Worlds player. He did go to Worlds for trios, playing with tryhard, Hero, and Ski in this most recent World. So, like to see him inside the competitive scene again for solos. Always a fun time watching Doodoo Monster do his thing. Now going into the next Yang, looks like we got Era versus tryhard. Tryhard gonna go up to the mid range, look for the initial hit. Era with the fist. Tryhard gonna be posting up big chip damage. Oh my goodness, he stripped his whole armor with that.
Wow.
That pillar scale rush. Now taking the skies. Era dodging, weaving. He's gonna choose to hold his ult. Take this to endgame. Does get a little bit of chip damage with that poke. One more hit. Gets a second hit. Finally, gonna get hit by the triple charge. Gonna be hitting his ult now. Doesn't get the initial hit right now. Gets the initial chip. Down Era down to a last hit situation. Gonna be trying to dodge the triple charge from tryhard. Looking for the last musket shot. Trying to line it up. Using the grapple to line up the shot. But Era looks like he's gonna be able to get 1 heal off. Does he get 2? He's gonna try to get a little bit of damage going. 23 seconds left on this Yang. Now coming out. One focus attack away. Tryhard is going to send a double fist dodge. Is going to come out. That happened to me too. That's just, it looks so weird when you see it. Last hit situation. Era's going to try to stall this out, but the sliding LMB is going to take down Era and secure the kill.
Wow, that looked crazy for a second. I was like, wait, hold on. That was insane off the LMB focus there, but you know, we see how strong the pulsar art is right there. Just one scare rush completely chunked out all of his purple armor against Era there. And, You know, I started seeing Pole Sword, like how insane Pole Sword was when you were playing Xiaoyu and you had the little opening there once your shield was down, and how some players in the mainland were using a Pole Sword to get into that stone form to avoid getting hit off the dodges once that shield was down. And I mean, yeah, it got tweaked a little bit, but still the damage output on that weapon is just insane, as we just seen as well. Now, back to the man, Doodoo Monster. Trying to get inside the mix right now. Trying to see what he can find. Blue Fist Blades. Prefer a weapon here for Doodoo Monster. On the Matari. Running... Is that the trios? Oh, from Matari?
That is the trios, though. He's actually running V1.
Trolling.
He might have missed V2. This is pre-nerf V2 as well. When Matari full charges up, she has a lot more siphon on this patch, giving her a lot more sustain in the multi-way fighting. Go by on the Liam, though. Tryhard with the gold armor. Both of these players with the gold weapons. Era still has Yang depletion, though. Now, I believe we are on the patch still, where after you come out of second Yang, you have an extended amount of time to find that kill and cure that Yang depletion, to the point where you can actually wait out these buffs. You'll have 2 minutes left if you want to hide and take a more fair fight. And with 4 players left, there's going to be a lot of room to pick your spot and hopefully get a good fight in. And 2 minutes, more than enough time to rush down a player. Still really, really tough considering how stacked Go By and Tryhard is. So Era has his work cut out for him if he hopes to cure his Yang depletion right now.
Yes. Now, players waiting for that second Roman Yang. Got by with 4 on the board currently right now. Massive amount of eliminations going into this first game so far. 4 players still remain. Second Yang still... Oh, second Yang already happened. I'm trolling. Got White Tiger's powers up for both players. Got by and Tryhard. Tryhard with gold armor this time around. Got Era now getting aggressed on by Doodoo Monster. Tryhard in the back end as well. Got to be real careful. 2 minutes and 50 seconds for Era to try to pick up a Soul Bloom off that fight off of Tryhard. He needs to try to get aggressive pretty soon. As we see, he might spot the Matari in the back end. He is probably going to find him pretty soon. Era, though, now gets the call. Mixed up now. Both of these players, both shots now. We've seen Doodoo Monster trying to go for those range shots back to back. Does connect off this second time around. Era, 2 minutes and 25 seconds. Timer is ticking. He needs to see if he can pick up a Soul Bloom. Does have jabbing as well here for the purple staff. Sending the RB focuses. Scale rush here. Gonna go ahead and delay that. Wait this out. Playing around. And I believe the Matari does know this player must have Yang depletion timer. But that was an insane parry for Era. Now the mix-up picks up a lot of damage off the purple armor. Nearly completely shredding all that armor. It gets a little bit of some hit ins as well. Now the Matari just trying to kite this out. Does not want to fight here, but Era needs to try to go as fast as he can right now to see if he can pick up this elimination. The Matari dude not helping him right now. We see Char start to move on in. He knows the player is very low as we see him trying to retreat from the situation, and this could be bad here for Doodoo Monster here.
Yeah, I can't believe Doodoo Monster's running. Also teleporting instead. It's giving him a lot of mobility right now, but stuck on to flat ground. Not ideally where he wants to be. He's going to get the reset by popping his ultimate. Going to be juggling Tryhard to try to create some space right now, but Go By's going to activate too. Seeing one player is very, very low. Era has to get this kill cleanly, or else he will be going down. Contesting for these Soul Blooms really, really tough, and already on his way chasing down a Doodoo Monster. He is taking a little bit of poke damage right now. Tryhard lurking in the background, looking for the kills. And it looks like Adoud's going to get that full reset going out to the top. And this is exactly where you do not want to fight a pole sword. So many walls to play with, so much scale rush potential. Adoud, pretty tough player to catch, especially on his comfort pick. Matari running both cooldowns that give him such magnificent disengage potential right now. And now Era has a hard choice right now. Does he keep chasing this down, or does he just relinquish the kill so no one else gets it? He has to be, the clock is ticking right now. He has to be down to just a couple seconds, and it looks like Adoud is able to fade this pressure from him.
Yeah, it looks like Era might be eliminated now. Timer about to tick pretty soon. Adoud still getting full aggressed on right now as we see Tryhard trying to focus Adoud, but Era in the back end now against Galbai. Looks like the pressure's still going to go towards Galbai's way. In a matter of moments, we'll probably see the body just deplete from that timer. Going out, trying to see if he can pop this ultimate. Random bang spawns. Era Knight eating up a lot of damage. Gonna go ahead and invest this Hottie ultimate as well. In the back end, it's gonna be tryhard with the last hit. He's gonna get 5 on the board now. Snags up the soul bloom pretty quickly. Got by down the Leo. Go ahead and invest the ult. Goes into the F. F invested it from tryhard. The mix up once again for both players. Overholding, gets the damage off the light attack. Stone form into the F there from the Liam ultimate. Now got by with the gold spear. Catches the pyro, gets tryhard. Crouch chilling bees on the ground. 1-2 into the follow up as well. Into the F as well. The terrain was not in his favor. Does not get the full follow up. We see adoudou in the back end as well. Try to sneak on in. Got by, loses all that armor. This could be bad for Galbai on the backside. Looks like he does manage to scatter on out. And adoudou with no pressure against any of these players. So it is going to be a quick reset for everybody right now.
I'm surprised adoudou didn't jump in. This was the most vulnerable both tryhard and Galbai will be in this endgame. But it looks like adoudou chooses to play for this armor reset. Now, technically, this is going to be a hard choice for adoudou. Does he pick up the gold armor now? Or does he wait to keep this as a reset? He opts to take it. Now, there was a change in the most recent patches where no one else can pick up that armor once you claim that spirit well. So you have the option of keeping it there as a reset. Now, technically, you still have to get back to the armor. So it is a risk if you leave it there. Now that adoudou does have the blue buff, he can scout out and cherry pick exactly who he wants to pick. He saw both of their ultimates go off, so there is a small window to try to poke one of these players down and get them hopefully focused by the other player. With adoudou's current build, he doesn't have a lot of pressure with the V1 ultimate on Matari versus the V2. Now, it does give him invisibility. It does give him a little bit of sustain because of the siphon it applies. Yeah. And it looks like, I feel like adoudou's strategy right now is he wants to take this to a heal-off situation. We'll have to see if that works out because still Hottie with his burn damage has a significant advantage going to the heal-off. And I don't imagine with just 3 players, are they going to really, do you think creators will ice this off and wait this out?
I feel like, I mean, knowing how aggressive of a player tryhard is, as we see already, headshot dink there from tryhard onto adoudou. It could be bad if you know, Galbai or, you know, tryhard get eliminated. I feel like both of those players are super aggressive as well. So whenever one player drops, right now they're just being cautious of the third party. Once one of those players falls, the other player's going to go ahead and be full aggressive onto the Matari if they see him just lurking. So I don't think this is going to go to distance, as we say, because I mean, look at tryhard's setup right now. Mortal Defiance, Thunderstorm. I mean, he full jaded out, Sap as well, Advance Heal, 2 gold weapons in his inventory. Currently running the pole sword. If anything goes bad for him, he can just quickly swap to that to the fan as well, as we've seen time and time again. I mean, I don't think this is going to distance here, Raven, because I mean, this setup right here is just gives you full W key potential, as we see, and I mean, you know, in the hands of tryhard, it's not going to be anything new for him.
Yeah, 60% ultimate on to Galbai. Curious to see. Oh, he does have Dreadful Whale. That's why Galbai is switching to the dagger. The extra mobility given it to Dreadful Whale and his ability to ice this off. He knows he's vulnerable for the next couple seconds at 65% ultimate, but the no ult zone is going to be hit. This is the weird part of this particular endgame. No ult zone. If anyone gets low right now, the playing field is equalized. No one has their safety net engaged right now. But adoudou, he's happy and content to sit on the outside. Gonna be a tough bet with the round winding down. Only a couple minutes left. I believe the no ult zone will drop and it will go down. But it looks like Galbai happy to stick on the outside. Both adoudou and Galbai have Dreadful Whale. Everyone with a sap right now. So the key to winning this end game, though, is just having the most amount of health going into that last little tick and hopefully getting that last hit. But I don't see any burn damage on Galbai and adoudou. So definitely the advantage here definitely goes to tryhard if these 2 players decide to take this to the end game. The burn damage on the triple charge Hottie ult allows you to get that last hit. We saw it earlier when tryhard was able to secure the kill onto ExcellentEra. All it takes is that last hit. The zone is becomes your biggest enemy and your biggest friend in these endgame scenarios.
Yes. I mean, as we've seen, Zone 6 spreading right now. Zone 6 for a lot. Tryhard getting aggressive on just a little bit here from Galbai. Galbai might have to call who this player is, so he does want to try to see if he can get Tryhard third party by any means necessary. Big scare rush into the following hit as well. That's big damage there from Tryhard. Galbai now is trying to retreat. Loses a lot of that gold armor and still now has that call for the location of Galbai. Matari still playing the high ground. It's going to be forced to start moving on in pretty soon here as well. Trying to claim the top side of the rooftop with that dreadful well. It's going to have the J to do so right now. And Char with a nice little spot right here holding blue. Make sure he can stay safe on the side of this roof. This is a nice little spot here from Tryhard. Overholding, 3 charging, 3 charges in. Go ahead and rinse and repeat over and over again. Make sure he does not get clipped by any range shots, any pressure. Right now, this is going to be very hard to even try to parry him. This is nice here from Tryhard. Now, the top side still claimed there from the Matari. Galbai playing inside this building. Now, just in a matter of time, Zone 7 spreads in around 30 seconds for these players to start getting aggressive onto each other, as we see right now. It's just a waiting game, as we usually see. 3-player end game usually go this slow. Do have Tuna on the Matari right now. 8 out on the Tuna, so he is gonna get aggressed on. He thought he was safe, but Tryhard with quick damage there onto him. And now to the scroll rush inside. I mean, he is not safe right now. He thought this was child's play, but Tryhard quickly aggressive once he heard that Tuna. Making sure nobody is comfortable right now. Make sure known that his presence is known. That you cannot just sit around, that he is around. And you know, this is dangerous right here, Raven. I don't think I want to just be chilling here in the lobby if I'm mixed up here with Tryhard.
Yeah, so Tryhard's trying to secure the high ground to guarantee the max health as the zone finally closing in, threatening the R&B. Adoudou monster on the low ground, looking to get something going. Matari wants to take to the sky right now, take as little damage as possible right now. Nice air stall coming out. The drop down dreadful whale from Adon. I thought he was going to go for the stall. He's going for the offense right now. Blinking straight back up. He's going to be knocked into the zone by the F from Tryhard. Now Tryhard finally going to pop ultimate. Adoudou monster is going for the D-Mech onto Tryhard, trying to see if he can get him out of this. Same thing with Go By, and Go By is going to pick up the kill onto Adon. Tryhard able to steal the Soul Bloom. Does he get the hit off? But we go for a tie between these two.
Wow.
Able to survive the zone damage. It's been a long time since I've seen a tie, creatives.
Wow, that's a tie in play here.
Figured out. We saw that possibly Hadi will not be as dominant as he normally is in these endgames.
Yeah, as we see off rip, we have Era on the Justina. That's his comfort pick, as we've seen time and time again. gmanchew. The Dukes are out here, hand slaps happening against Era. Era now not going to full commit to this. He's running away from the fist there. He is not going to go ahead and full invest anything. Numza does manage to pick up an elimination in the kill feed against Rats. Now Tryhard on the Matari for game number 2. Fight as well now. Lands exactly where Tryhard was. Is going to fall off spawn as well. So not a good start once again here for Light. He is going to eliminate it off drop against Tryhard. And now Tryhard is going to have all this area to loot up, get all of his resources and materials. And I believe I saw Tryhard land here in Koi Cup, or he was fighting around here, one of the two. So you know, this is not anything different here for Tryhard landing in this area. We see Galbai as well. This is top 2 might be going at it pretty soon as well. Tryhard moving on in. I believe that was common armor there for Galbai. And we see it there in the battle feed. Tryhard already aggressing Galbai in the feed right now. gmanchew, Numza both at temple. APF trying to retreat right now. There goes the F there invested from Tryhard. 1-2 fist blades are out. 1-2-3 connects, and the crotch challenge B there for Tryhard. And Galbai is gonna fall off spawn as well. And that's 2 powerhouse players being eliminated by Tryhard already here, Raven.
Yeah, Tryhard, his strategy has always been he loves those ISO fights, and I'm surprised to see Light on the outside. Normally Light likes to drop hot, likes to play these multi-way fights. We're gonna see gmanchew versus Numza. Stone form turning it away, reading the parries coming out from gmanchew. He is going to release this stone form though. Now gmanchew in a tough position. Nova showing up to the party too. Can Numza secure this kill? He's going to get a bow shot, but another bow shot. Not enough damage. gmanchew with a sliver of health. Era's going to be diving into right now. Who is going to find this kill on to gmanchew? It looks like Light is going to get a kill onto the board. Love to see it. Gonna get some momentum going right now. Era is gonna get parried. And now Numza looking for the flank right now. Has Era against the rope, sitting on the outside. You see him with that target lock, checking everyone's hit points, trying to move Era into the flame. HyperNova is going to pick up a 2-piece, though. And now we're going to get the Pole Sword Ditto. Numza versus HyperNova.
Stone form for Light here, back-to-back as well. Not releasing the follow-up, and now we see Scrap Off still unfolding. Oh, online. Big parry there from Numza. Does have the ultimate if he leaves it, as well as Light, so the Liams are going to have that ult if they need it. And we saw the damage reduction come into play there from the bow nerf, where Numza does manage to hit gmanchew, but the distance was already past 15 meters. I believe he does not get the damage that he needs. That's a big parry happening there onto Light. Catches the bar off of it. What's the mix-up? Back-to-back uppercuts. Triple as well. No, does drop, but still applying the pressure. 1, 2, 3. Big parry from Light this time around. Has to have to invest. Gets caught up in the corner now. The Liam ultimate investor here for Light. So the follow-up bow shot does connect. Now, Liam ultimate investor here for Numza. Does catch him with the F there. He's going to go straight into the F. The mix-up does not happen due to the Liam Numza having the ult online. That's his second one. His third one catches it. The bow shot does not connect. Misses. Light is very one-shot. Has the F to stay safe. Throws the F down once again. Does not manage to get the hit off of that. Now Light trying to skirmish out. He does manage to create a little bit of a distance here. And Numza with the health advantage, but loses track of Light right here.
Oh, clutch play from Light, able to get away with a sliver of health right now. I'm gonna get the armor reset, and now Numza is gonna see the bad news right now. Grapple kick's gonna be coming out. F's gonna be invested, but now can Numza re-clutch up versus Light? Unfortunate, missing that last little bit of ultra. He's gonna make his way back to the building. Can he find an armor reset right now? But Light hot on his heels, trying close out this kill right now. Light, remember, died to tryhard off spawn. Immediately finds a 2-piece off spawn. Now is he going to pick up a nice 3-piece deal with Numza? Numza's doing a really good job of icing off all this pressure. He's desperately going to each house, trying to find an armor reset. And now Light is going to try to corner him. But Numza's able to get out with the pole sword scale rush down to his last sliver of health. Light with the fist plates has him against the ropes, looking for the bow shot. Wait, he has Light down to 1 focus attack. And 38 Baby is going to come in and third party. Oh my god, the paid acting from 38 Baby is going to allow Numza to find another lease on life.
And that's Light's second game as well. He did get eliminated off spawn. He's out as well. Now, 38 Baby coming in hot. They're picking elimination onto Light. Now, Numza in a scrap off against 38 Baby. 38 Baby with everything his arsenal right now. Full armored out, full white health out as well. Nice kind of grappling from Numza into the bow shot as well. Big parry there from 38 Baby. Doesn't have to have to avoid the damage. Jump LB is fall up as well. Into the 1-2. Numza is going to fall off of that. And that is just super unfortunate there for Light and Numza there. Coming in with the third party. 38 Baby at the perfect timing. Try hard against Ratz. Focus attack R&B there from Ratz. Now Char's gonna go ahead and swap armors real quick. Has 2 blocks back on that blue armor. He's gonna go ahead and swap into the dagger to get the movement game here for himself. You see him quickly trying to go for the scale rushes. Ratz trying to catch up here to tryhard. We got first Roman Yang spawning on in as well. Now, what's gonna be the mix up? Oh, online here for Ratz, and I believe for tryhard as well. Got by in the mix on the Alco. So you do see the Matar getting full focus here. Now, it's going to use the F to avoid some of this damage. He's getting counter-grappled by Galbai this time around, but tryhard just trying to get inside the run with Yang. The pass is up now, but looks like he has to wait this out. Galbai now scattering out to go get the pass. Ratz as well, quickly laying off that pressure as well, and tryhard's going to get a full reset. Now, Galbai with the pass. Tar moving on in as well to try to contest Galbai, I believe. Now, what's going to be the mix-up here? Tar's going to play the outskirts of this outer ring from the Yang. Looks like he is the one going to get some aggression onto him. Char in the back end. Go ahead and wait this out. Galbai placed inside the hut to make sure he stays safe to go inside this realm with Yang. In a matter of seconds, we are going to have our first pool of players going inside the realm for game number 2. Pressure still happening here for Ratz off the pistol shots. Tar, go ahead and scatter on in. Trying to see if he can snag up the pass, but let's eat up a little bit of damage there from the pistol shot. Now getting aggressive by Galbai in the corner. This could be bad for him now. We've seen the third party starting to move on in. Ratz quickly trying to show up pretty fast as well. Now Aqua's ultimate invested here for Galbai. Getting clipped off the R&B focus to the F invested for the Aquas as well. Ratz though is going to invest not too much. Aqua's ultimate was invested in the back end. And now we're going to have our first one. Yang and tryhard's in it here, Raven.
38 Baby versus tryhard. Man, the Matari Ditto is very volatile. We saw 38 Baby land a great parry onto Numza. He is going to take tryhard for a ride against the corner. Doesn't get the follow-up. Tryhard still has a dash up. Is not going to wait for it. Is going to pop both dashes right now. Full rush down from tryhard. He's not going to get the follow-up that he's like. 38 Baby trying to close the distance, but tryhard using the pillar perfectly, denying the port play from 38 Baby. He does get the port play from himself. The R&B on the longsword, scooping up 38 Baby. Now 38 Baby in a weird position. He does bait tryhard down to him and gets the nice stagger out. Big damage is going to be coming out from the Hong sword, but tryhard able to dodge his teleport play. Dash is going to be coming out again from 30 Baby. This is going to be enough to finish tryhard down to 1 HP. Tap dodge roll. Double tap dodge from 38 Baby, but tryhard delays it. Will this be enough to finish him? One last little chip. Jumping LMB. Oh my goodness. Last hit situation, and tryhard is able to clutch it up.
Wow. Clinking to jump LMB. Fall off from tryhard as we've seen how strong the jump LMB is there from the long. So we saw the tracking off the clink there. Picks up the last hit that he needed to pick up the elimination. He had an insane starter as well. Scare rush into carousel there for tryhard. That was a nice opener. Chunks out all that armor there from 38 Baby. 38 Baby responds there with the fist blade, but it was just not enough damage there. And we see him trying to roll out the F there from tryhard at those last and final moments of that fight. But tryhard double tap dodge as well and played it patiently. And it played out for him to try to get the extra damage there off the double uppercut jump LMBs. But still, 38 Baby falls off of that APF. Now, purple armor here for APF with gold poster in hand. Coming out that Realm of Yang. He is going to have the Millions Birds might buff as well. Numza might be the one trying to fight APF there. But Galbai and gmanchew, F1 investor here for Galbai. Has that Yang depletion timer. 3 minutes and counting here for Galbai. This is the big damage right here. 1, 2, 3 connects. Tries to go for the follow-up reset. Does not manage to do so. gmanchew is going to invest the ultimate. Now, trying to apply the pressure onto Galbai, but tryhard now showing up to the party. 38 Baby as well. We got 4 players in the mix right now. Looks like Galbai is gonna manage to scatter out for the time being. We got 2 minutes and 40 seconds now for Galbai. R&B focus connects onto tryhard. Tryhard with gold fan this time around. F invested, overholding. He's gonna weave that F1. Galbai now might have tons of pressure applied to him from all the 3 players in this area right now. Overholding R&B focus, gets the damage to the follow-up as well on the backside. 38 Baby now gonna go ahead and swap a little bit of attention out to tryhard. Quickly readjusts to the Akos. Now Akos ultimate invested here for Galbai. No problems there. Nice ult there from tryhard to avoid the lead, but now he is gonna be clipped about the V2 in the backside. Now these players are just going to wait for this ultimate to run out here for Galbai. As we see, F invested for tryhard as well. Just full stagger. Everybody in the lobby, the TP to the back-to-back RBs there from tryhard, and that was disgusting out the TP with the gold fan. And now the scrap over emerges, but tryhard is trying to scatter around out of here. gmanchew still in a predicament. 38 Baby with no soul bloom in hand still has to scrap this up, but tryhard moving right back in here, Raven.
Every single time you hear the Matari F charge up, it's like an air gun. You just hear a whistle, and immediately just a meteor is coming through. Big damage coming out. tryhard's able to steal that kill. The amount of aggression you're able to put out with Matari right now. The rush down is absolutely insane. gmanchew, 38 Baby stuck in the blender right now. All of these Mataris just non-stop dashing through over and over. 38 Baby needs to find the soul bloom. 1:45. Time is ticking right now. There's no ult zone, just putting a wrench in his strategy right now. He has ultimate, but he cannot use it right now. Gang or Vermilion's buff is going to be dropping down, but it doesn't matter. tryhard is gonna referee that fight perfectly and pick up another kill on to 38 Baby. And right now, Lobby has to slow tryhard down. If not, he's gonna pull away and everyone's gonna be playing for second.
Yeah, as we see him already with 5 eliminations on the board. Second Realm of Yang spawning quickly rear aggressors to try to go ahead inside the Realm of Yang. As we see APF as well with the gold pulsar currently trying to get inside the Realm of Yang as well. Cyclops trying to play down some of the pressure as well onto APF. Now, who's gonna be able to snag up the ticket pass inside the Realm of Yang? Looks like Cyclops might be the closest one. APF's trying to move on in now. So both of these players might have some sort of fight outside of the gates for now. We got 2 gates though spawned up right next to each other. adoudou now is moving on in as well. APF quickly trying to go and pick up that pass and go ahead and snag up the other one against adoudou this time around. adoudou is going to manage to pick that one up. I think APF did see the player move on in. As he sees them now, he sees that pass indicator as well. So it'll be a little bit of a waiting game. gmanchew with 30 seconds still getting aggressed on here by tryhard. F invested there from gmanchew. Gonna go ahead and just lay down a little bit of pressure. ExcellentEra is very low in the back end. Char is not going to let him live. He's been around this player for some time now, so he knows that his player is getting way too active right now. We see the R&B fly down to the follow-up as well there for tryhard, and that's 6 on the board here for tryhard now. And I'm gonna need that crown. Naraka, if y'all can hear me, I need you to bring that back. That's one thing I've been waiting for a long time. I believe that's a season 1 battle pass accessory from Atari that still hasn't came back, but that's besides the point. APF and Cyclops going at APF is gonna off to try to aggress Cyclops opposed from Adoud on the other round. We see Cyclops trying to play the high ground there with the fan. Is playing awkward. We see him quickly invest in the ultimate as well. Nice weave there from APF to avoid that leap. That was beautifully played out there. Ooh, weave. Gets clipped off the V2, but now the pass is active here for Cyclops. Can't take the Realm of Yang. Also just stay inside the pocket though. He's gonna eat up the damage there from the fist blade. Just full committing to this fight. As we see V2 avoidance there from APF, and now he goes inside the Realm of Yang, and APF does not, and that's bad for APF. Just for no elimination, does have 3 though, so not too bad. And Cyclops on the Realm of Yang.
We're gonna get Cyclops versus Numza. Cyclops on the Akos versus Liam. This is a tough matchup, heavily favored in Liam's favor, able to get a nice stagger even while Akos is in, but big parry's gonna be coming out from Numza, forcing out the combo break and the ultimate. Cyclops trying to get a little bit of damage in, going for the chip damage, still has 2 tigers on right now, but Numza's gonna opt to take the reset. He does get the full heal off, gonna get the stagger, and this is a tough break for Akos right now. Numza doesn't go for the reset, instead goes for the damage instead. Nice tiger coming out from Cyclops, using the F to get out of here. Only 1 ult charge left for Numza. Is taking a little bit of damage right now, but Cyclops is going to get paired into the uppercut combo. Will this be enough to finish him off? It will. Big damage coming out from that blue Hong sword, and Cyclops is going to fall to Numza.
That was a big scrap off that from Numza. Staying composed. Make sure he gets elimination here in this Realm of Yang. He's going to get that gold armor off of this as well. That's the gold weapon that he gets in this box, and this will be a gold great sword. We might see him transform that into a pole sword, as we've seen how much better the pole sword is just overall. But now Deadle rounds as well, and Meteor for Numza. APF waiting this out, trying to see if he can catch a player lacking in the outskirts of the map right now. Once this outer ring closes, tryhard waiting this out as well, with 7 on the board currently here for tryhard. Has done everything he needs right now. He can just set sail, relax, play some music, wait this one out, see if he can snag up a third-party kill, not fully commit anything too crazy with the amount of eliminations he has some right now. But Adoud against Numza, both players, only Adoud with the Yang depletion timer. Numza wins the Realm of Yang, so he does not have to have this aggression onto him right now. It looks like we have another player showing up to the party. He's going to be Ratz now. It looks like Numza might be aggressed on from both of these players right now. Adoud on the hot, he has the ult online if he needs it, and the Liam is well in the back end there from Ratz as well. So this is 2 strong characters against Numza. Numza loses a lot of that gold armor. Adoud not afraid of that gold armor, so he quickly aggresses Numza out of the Realm of Yang. And we see Ratz as well trying to see if he can put the elimination here. Pistols is going to be repaired there from Adoud. Now in the waiting game here, this could be bad here for Numza. Raven needs to see if he can try to kite this timer out for himself.
Yeah, good job from Adoud with that range pressure, able to do counter pressure with his pistol. Now Ratz joining into the party, does health check, tries to focus down Numza, but good disengage from Numza. Out of the bushes though, Ratz switches targets, known to just betray and not really target the same player. Ratz tries to take advantage of anyone lacking. Adoud tries to use the store, immediately smacked away. He does have 0 grapples to his name, trying to get a little bit of grapples, but Ratz with the tiger buff and on the Liam and with the gold dual Howleys, just going to be putting on maximum pressure on to anyone he chooses right now. It just looks like he's switching targets again to Numza. Musical chair target selection coming out from Ratz, hitting the other tiger buff with the great sword. Max health. Numza trying to kite this off. It looks like 4 players are going to be joining the party. Cyclops does have Yang depletion, needs to find a kill right here. Unfortunately for him, he is going to be getting targeted right now. Tryhard on the outside, doesn't want to get low, trying to secure the placement points of the top 2 multiplier, playing this slow, checking out the health, sees the Akos ult. Now Matari one of the best third-party characters in the game right now, overtaking Tessa. The dash that we're seeing from all the Mataris in the lobby just does so much damage. Tryhard lurking on the outside, looking for his moment to come. Flying in is going to do a little bit of damage. The Tiger going to provide a ton of armor. And now Rats as well with Adon all jumping in to try to see who can finish off Cyclops here.
This could be bad here. Rats does have that ult online for himself. In the backside, it's going to be Numza now starting to move on in after C, trying to catch him off the F. Does manage to get the F follow-up there from the Liamo, overholding, parabaits him, catches LMB Prowl. Can't focus off of this. No terrain in his favor. So, since the 1-2-3, no damage. Numza with nice spacing. Clink comes in off the focus here for both players. Back-to-back as well. So, now, Rats. Now coming out here with a big pair onto Rats, investing that F to avoid the damage. Now looks like Adon is going to pick Numza out of the bunch, even though the cooldown is low there on Rats. But Rats now catches the damage onto Adon. F invested there from Adon. Tryhard is going to pick elimination on the kill feed against Cyclops. That's 8 on the board now for Tryhard. Numza in the back end, trying to get a full reset in for himself. Adon drops very low. The pressure now could go towards Adon's way. Overholding gets the damage as well in the backside. And we see it now. Howdy Ultimate invested for Adon, trying to wait this out. Numza now can retreat to get a full reset for himself. Now Tryhard lurking in the shadows as well. Can start moving on in. Big prayer for Numza once again onto Rats, making sure he does not get those damage onto him with that F from the Liam. Now Tryhard investing the F, gets the damage. Numza now is going to be forced to pop his ultimate. The ultimate is going to come into play. Now the back damage there from Adon as well, gets the damage onto Numza. The soul boom goes towards Adon's way as well. Now Tryhard investing the F once again, back-to-back damage onto Adon, overholding. F invested there from Adon into the follow-up F there into the follow-up 1-2s from the fan, the crouch LMBs. Now 1v1 against Rats. Tryhard is going to scatter out of this location. Gets another. That's 9 on the board now from Tryhard here, Ray. There's no slowing him down here for game number 2.
Yeah, 9 kills is absolutely insane. Considering there's only 12 people in the lobby. Rat's gonna find this uppercut combo onto Tryhard, but the terrain again is gonna grief him, but he does get the wake up read. Again, the terrain grief by these rocks right now. Tryhard's gonna use his F to disengage right now, heading for the bushes, looking for a little bit of reset right now. A lot of terrain to dodge right now. Rats is going to be investing his ult, is going to hit the bell. Tryhard tries to line of sight right now. Is going to be able to pop one heal off from downtown. Rats goes for the long range ult charge. Has to be careful right now. Only down to 1 charge. Tryhard in the corner. He's going to get caught right now. The double charge is going to come out onto Tryhard, and Rats is going to find the kill onto Tryhard. Going up to 3 kills now in a 1v1. Who is the last player alive? Is it? I think it's has to be APF, right? We haven't seen him around.
I haven't seen APF. Yeah.
It is APF. We get a nice Liam Ditto. APF versus Rats. APF going to have the advantage right now with the 20% damage reduction and the blue buff. Who do you see taking down this last 1v1, creatives?
Ooh, it's going to be very interesting right now. If APF is very close by right now, Rats is not going to have that ult online, so the APF can catch him right now. He is going to have the upper hand as we see him quickly grappling him here as well. So this is looking towards APF's way. Rats is going to get the weapon skeletons there from those bodies that just unfolded from all those scrap offs earlier as well. But now APF, nice little cross up dodge there into the follow focus there. Rats now trying to create the space, trying to wait this out. Clink comes in off the focus, halfway for that ult to come online, overholding. Oh man, this is a dodger though. Nice plays there from Rats. Catches the LMB focus. Now F invested from APF. Now in the area review, we have Rats trying to scatter on out, but APF still applying the pressure. Scale rushes out. Rats does not have a lot of terrain here to get his movement game on, but still doing a really good job, doing the most that he can. That's a big parry there from APF. Overholding. Clink comes in once again. Double dodge. Ooh, delayed the third to avoid getting parried. That was a nice roll there from Rats. Now tries to cancel into the grapple. Follow the focus attack there from the fist blades. Now it's gonna be the mix up. Random bang spawn. These players are gonna duke it out inside of the bang. 1-2 in the corner, and 1-2-3 does not connect there from the fist blades. Overholding. Oh my god, nice dodge once again from Rats, avoiding this. Focus comes in once again. Overholding. Since the LMB focus does not get the damage in the follow-up R&B as well. Everybody just not connecting off the focuses, but the last one connects there for APF off the R&B focus. Once that ult came online, APF still had that ult online if he needed it. But APF is going to be our last one standing with 4 on the board. Rats with 3.
Good characters left into the tank. Now this is going to be our last Firefly day. Who is going to heat up? 2 warm-up games are in. Gloves should be off at this point. Everyone should be good to go. And we got Light on his hottie pick on game 3.
spawning ExcellentEra as well. gmanchew to mix. Rat's starting to showing up as well. Might have a scrap up against Era here. It looks like there's going to be a bounty onto gmanchew here for Light. We got aggression happening in the outskirts though here for Adot and Galba. Galba on the Matari. Already investing this Matari opening. And, you know, I love that you say this is a better Justina because she clearly is. You have the dodges here. You get the extra damage. You don't have to settle for the focus attack, and you have the TP to catch focus attack. I mean, this is literally an insane Justina here for the Matari update that she got a couple months ago. Now, Valda out for Adon. V2 invested. Doesn't get the damage or the wave hit there off the ultimate. No counter grapple here. Galbai's going to manage to scatter on out. Tries to retract back that grapple. Gets counter grapple ×2 as well. Does catch this one. Gets the R&B damage. Jumping B does not connect for the extra damage. Gets the R&B 1-2 as well. And Adot taking out Galbai there. And that's a big kill there for Adot off spawn.
That's a big kill. You see a Valda pick out of nowhere. Now going back to Celestia, the usual suspects, Rats, Era, Tryhard, gmanchew, all playing this heavy hot drop gameplay. Rat's gonna find a big parry on. What is this? Light? I believe. Yeah, it is Light. Oh, Light with a fadeaway parry, reducing him back, and the RB's coming to come out of nowhere. Now Rats, the hunter, becomes the hunted down to his last sliver of health. Gonna be trying to bust out the dagger, try to create some space. He is gonna get an armor reset, but Light's on his heels. F2's gonna be invested, trying to make some space to get out of here. He's gonna make it to the rooftop. Does he get the skill? He's gonna be trying to do a little backtrack out the window, weave, get stuck on the window. Not gonna be able to get away. He is gonna be tracked, forced to pop his ultimate. Tryhard hot on his heels, and he is gonna fall to the RMB. Now, a lot of people, when you have that Shio up, if you hold focus, you will not be staggered. The shield only activates off stagger, so Tryhard's able to pick up that kill. And gmanchew with the third party onto Tryhard. Tryhard's gonna use his ability to get out of there. Will gmanchew find this kill onto Tryhard?
Wow, that was clean F there from Tryhard. Using that F from the ult to get onto high ground as we see. Era tries to come on in. Loses line of sight. Does not even have the pressure or the call where Tryhard left. So Tryhard's going to get a full reset off of this. gmanchew in the back end. But Light quickly aggressing Era here. Using an F to cut on top of the temple of the middle of the map here in Celestia. Overholding. Sends the R&B focus. Does get the damage down to Light in the back end. We have APF showing up to the party now. Looks like we had explosive armor here for Era. Is going to lose all that armor now. Still straight pressure off of this. Has the ult if he needs it. Investing the F here to create some space. But now Light and Tryhard might be full aggressive off to this. It looks like Light's still trying to move on in. He isn't going to be able to pop one in. Light, the first one on the scene here against Era. Area R&B for the extra damage there off the 1-2. Since the 1.0 gets the damage as well. And Light with a quick elimination there onto Era.
Nice tracking from Light. Era does a really good job of cutting the angles, creating a ton of space, but unfortunately for him, Light able to track him perfectly and find the chase down with the dual halberds. Now APF not interested in taking a raw 1v1 versus Hadi. Posts up, holds blue, and he just pieces out, looking for a nice third party that he can pick off. So I go by, and Numza duking it now. Tryhard on the Liam and Pole Sword. My man has been terrorizing ranked with this Liam Pole Sword Mojo. The adventures of Pole Sword Mojo going around, but go by versus Numza. Numza on his Akos pick, one of his best characters. Go by and be using the ult to ice off the pressure right here. Interesting that Go by is going to be backing off. I feel like the Matari versus Akos matchup very heavily favored, just like Liam for Matari, but Numza has been working on Matari, wants to take this fight. 2 dashes are going to be out. Go by's going to reset his ult, and Numza makes his way for the Firefly. So we're going to go round 2, Numza versus Go by.
He's already back with that ultimate. Galbai does not have it. Galbai not sure if he got the call for that. Catches the pry off of this. F2 invested there from Numza. Goes to the uppercut. Jump B. Follow up. Catches the 1-2-3. Sends it. Gets the damage as well. Galbai now trying to take his turn back. Does not manage to do so. Since that'll be focused. Gets caught off the lead. Jump B. Time 2 to the V2 follow up. And that's enough damage. And Galbai is going to fall off game number 3. And that is not the start he needed for this game. He is going to fall. It's not going to put up more eliminations on the board. 38 baby against Rats. Rats with common armor in hand on the Shah. Y'all Gets eliminated early game as well in Celestia by tryhard. So needs to be real careful in this scrap off right here. Needs to try to see if he can stay up, and he's doing a really good job so far with a massive pair onto 38 baby. 38 baby with 67% on that ult charge right now. He's gonna go ahead and scatter on out. Our first Rumble Yang for game number 3 starting to spawn on in as well. What's gonna be the mix up? We see Rats now full aggressing onto 38 baby, not letting him reset. Nice patience on the scare rush, sends the focus attack as well. F2's on in, straight into the uppercut. 1, 2, 3 connects there for Rats, and he needed that. He picks up the elimination on the board, but Numza now is coming in hot as well. Might get aggressive onto Rats there as well.
A tough break for Go By. I called it out. Numza 100% on that rotation, looking for the Fireflies, and then go back-to-back ults onto Go By. I think that it looked like it caught Go By off guard, not expecting the second combo break Akko. So APF posting up with Light and Era. Matari inside Yang is kind of a... It's a tough fight because you don't have that disengage angle where you have to commit and possibly finish off your opponent. And Hadi and Liam, Hadi especially, pre-nerfed Hadi does a really good job of icing off the pressure. The dodge that you're able to do in Hadi ult gives you so much iframes. It's so fast. Ooh, nice weave. Dodge off that R&B. Super risky to go for that, able to dodge all of that damage. Is Tarmy going to come out of the ticket realm to try to secure this kill? gmanchew weaving through, is going to sneak by and get into the realm with Yang. Full health, full, gets that reset, and we got the classic Creed ups. We got Light versus Tryhard. You love to see it.
Yeah, this is a big scrap off here, and Light needs to see he can try to pick up the elimination here to get his momentum going, but tryhard with 1 on the board already. It's not going to be an easy task here for Light. Now tryhard going up for the raw uppercut, but it looks like the scare rush is going to connect there for Light. Clint comes in there for both players, trying to see if he can read a follow-up there from the Stormform. Tryhard getting clipped off the raw uppercut once again. Tries to go for the scare rush, going to go ahead and wait this out. Damage is not connected for Tryhard yet. Catches LMB Pro, F invested there for Light. Goes for the raw uppercut, gets the focus attack as well. That's big damage now. Light has to pop this ultimate, does not do so. He gets caught up once again. Now the area LMB's times 2, and Light holding the ult right there gets punished for it, and Tryhard staying up once again with ult online, was waiting on the queue, and you know Light's gonna hit his head on that one later on today. But Cyclops now this time around against adoudou once again, and adoudou on the Valda, and I feel like the Valda it's kind of a sleeper. She definitely has some mix-up, especially with her F2. Not sure what F adoudou is running right now. Catches the prod, jump LMB, 1-2. F invested there for Matari. Running F3 there. Catches him in the bubbles with the fist blades. And we see adoudou winning his run with Yang as well. So, you know, adoudou coming What, Raven? Go ahead.
Doodoo monster with the doodoo picks on the Valda. Able to make the doodoo work. You'd love to see it. You know, even though it's off meta, my man's making it work. Commendable. You got Light with the big carry onto 38 baby, forcing out the double. Tadio, Light on his heels, needs to find this kill. Can he get the DMAC onto 38 baby? A little bit of jet action around a bobbin, weaving, trying to DMAC Light. Good job of 38 baby to fight back. Doesn't want to just give his back up completely. Now trying to make his way for the Fireflies, but Light scouts it out. He is going to get DMAC right now. Goes for the hit. He's going to create some space. But Light, with that max grapple speed, grapple distance, going to be flying first class, hot on his heels. 38 baby has to get away from Light. Light's chase down has been on point all today. Does miss the grapple. And 38 baby is going to find this armor reset. Sliding LB, going to be flying out. 38 baby, going to go with the overhold, gets a big hit. Now Light in a tough position. Nice weave into the LB jump R&B. Going to extend to the stone form, down to a last hit. Immediately going to be grappling in. Looks for the cannon shot from downtown, not able to land the shot. 38 baby under a ton of pressure. Looks for the scale rush. It's going to be fading out. Light defends against it. Doesn't get the grapple again though. 2 grapple misses. 38 baby down to 1 HP, and he's going to be moving into another armor reset. So will Light though. Light needs this kill. It's still 2 minutes and a half. Is he going to be? He looks like he's going to be forcing it. Light. His tournament is on the line right now. He can eat another bad game if he hopes to catch up to Tryhard's pace right now. 38 baby is going to be icing off this pressure, and Light looks like he's going to slow down.
Like what Light did there, Stormform to back tap dodge into diagonal walk in. That was clean. Never really analyzed a pull sword a player, and so I mean I don't know why I caught it this time around, but I'm pretty sure people do that. That's the first time I've seen it. But I'm pretty sure that's pretty standard for a lot of pull sword users. Not a really big fan of the weapon. That was a nice paradigm from 38 baby. Light now is going to be able to pop this F to try to avoid the damage. Is gonna have that pulse sword with 0 duration, so he's gonna have to try to repair it pretty soon. But 38 Baby not letting go of the gas pedal, still trying to apply the pressure onto Light. Light is gonna manage to get a blue fan there off the ground, is going to be able to repair the pulsar this time around, but the pressure has fallen off of 38 Baby. Now catching gmanchew this time around, sees the gold armor, does not opt to aggress this player. He does not want to see if he can try to pick up the elimination with a minute 22 on the board. Loses sight to 38 Baby, and this is bad for Light. This looks like Light is going to be eliminated by Yang depletion timer for game number 3, which, you know, super unfortunate for him. Has not been able to catch that momentum that he needs in these games. And, you know, with 2 on the board, yeah, it's around 2-point-something points in the board right now with top 8. It's not that much for him, and he needs these pop-off games right now, especially with tryhard just full running the game as well with good eliminations off spawn. This could be bad for Light. 38 Baby still applying the pressure in the back end. We see gmanchew off of that grapple fully gets the call that this player might have that Yang depletion timer. Now the Haughty ultimate invested once again here for Light. 38 Baby getting clipped off the first. This could be a miracle happening here for Light if gmanchew can get some damage on 38 Baby and Light gets the final hit onto to pick up the soul bloom. But it looks like that is not going to happen here for Light. Still scatter on out. 38 Baby was some nice kiting around these buildings in Celestia. And just a matter of time here that Light is going to be eliminated. Super unfortunate once again for himself. Another common armor swap there for 38 Baby. Overholding, damage to the R&B focus. Now 1-2. gmanchew overholding, doesn't release. Counter grapple. Does not get the stagger though. Comes in ×2. 4 seconds and counting now. If one hit goes towards anybody's way, and it's going to be 38 Baby's elimination right there. He does get the last hit on the Light, and Light now is going to fall. And that's just a super sad sight of him.
Oh, that's just real draining. Yang depletion is not the way you want to go out, but 38 Baby, tip my hat to him. Well played, able to ice off Light HyperNova's chase down, and it's not really easy to ice off Light's chase down. Able to survive with 1 HP now. APF pushing off Adoudou Monster, sees a Valda waiting for Yang, hits him with a 1-2. Fiending friendliness, both the APF and tryhard looking to fiend Adod right now, and we're gonna get a Valda versus Liam. This is one of the limitations I think for Valda. Now she's just right outside the meta, like she's not super, she still can be played, but it is really tough. Tryhard's gonna be opened up with the parry onto Adod. Drops the fist blade, picks up the gold fan instead. LMB hold R&B, stone form, doesn't get the R&B, is gonna get overheld by Adon. Now has him against the corner, really close right now. Adon with the double charge, big damage is gonna be coming out into the wave. Now tryhard in a tough position, is going to mix up, teleport behind, but Adon with the spear. Tryhard able to ice him off though. Last spear out. Scaleworks are gonna be setting up. Tryhard gonna force Adod backs, trading out heals. Adod grappling in. Does have advanced heal. Is going to get back onto Tryhard. 1, 2, 3 gonna be sent out. Stoneform gonna be sent out. Adod blue release. LMB hold R&B. Adod's gonna ice off here. Try to see if he can space out a focus attack, but Tryhard wants to get back in. Immediately throws the 1 charge in. Catches the wake up read. Bubble's gonna be a set up, both of them in a last focus attack situation. Adon goes for the drop down. He's gonna hit Tryhard in the back and take him down. Valda versus Liam. Doodoo Monster making the doodoo work today, creatives.
Wow, he gets the damage off because Tryhard's parry went the other way. Tryhard's gonna fall off that. He sends 3 focus attacks off there from the pole sword, gets the damage, makes the health pretty close there. And you know, looking at the Valda right now, this could be a little bit of a hot take. I don't think it is, just because of like how Matari can get you that prio. But Matari back in the day, her F3, you were able to go in straight into the LMB uppercut off of it. It did get changed where, you know, the timing matters now and how you catch the player inside the bubble. But I think now with how, you know, a lot of these new heroes are in play, like Liam, and Matari as well, you know, she can be reverted back a little bit to make her a little bit stronger. But I remember back in the Valda days, it was rough. I mean, now with this new V2, this V2 is nice. You get the big chunky health as well off the V2, and you're able to catch the prize as well. So I feel like something like that could, you know, tire her up a little bit to be a little bit better for these games. But regardless, you know, we saw Adod showcasing the Valda there against Tryhard. Tryhard still with the gold pole sword, has 4 minutes and 15 seconds and counting to try to pick up a soul bloom for himself. This time around, it's going to be against Numza. F2 Aquas here for Numza. 1, 2, 3 connects there for Numza. I think that's gold fist plays there for Numza, I believe. Yes, it is. Now, tryhard might have a little bit of pressure going towards his way by 2 players. APF in the mix as well. adoudou might start moving on in as well as we see him in the mini map. But now the pressure's coming into play against tryhard. Has the online. He needs it. Trying to look for an armor swap if there's any here in Celestial. A lot of them got taken by 38 Baby and Light earlier in the games. They're all common armors, but it was something right now as we see tryhard getting dropped down by the R&B focus there from APF. Purple dual blades in hand here, weaves it. Now he's gonna be able to get a little bit more pressure off of this. Catches the F, the V2 connects, but no, it doesn't even matter. Tryhard's gonna fall off of this game. Now APF with the elimination, 3 on the board. He's heated up here for game number 3. Our last game here in Morris Isle. Numza and adoudou are going to stop the pressure. Looks like adoudou is going to get all the resources there from tryhard's body. He's going to get that gold pole sword and whatever jades as well tryhard had in his arsenal. But now tuna for APF. Go ahead and tap that off. He's going to have that regeneration of health over time there off the tuna. So adoudou now might start looking to start moving on in as we see him in the mini map, trying to kite out APF that he's trying to scatter currently on the outskirts of Celestia. We see him just playing the top side right now. He's going to wait this out on the Valda once again. Got purple cannon, gold nunchucks here for adoudou. On the Valda once again. Has Dragon's War as well there for the gold nunchucks. And this can be very, very good for him. And he can catch a third-party situation. Catching that Dragon's War as we see him already on showing his hand right now with that Jade. 38 Baby now. Not sure if he has Yang depletion timers. He could probably just claim the top side of this area as well. He is going to be playing around this. Could have Yang depletion. Not sure. I don't remember who went inside the run with Yang, but we're going to have to wait and see for that. 38 Baby with gold halberds. I see it there on the weapon indicator there next to his name. He looks like he is going to try to apply the pressure onto adoudou. adoudou there with the cannon. Make sure he does not get caught up. We got scrap ops unfolding as well. We see Cyclops against Numza in the battlefield as well. Trying to probably just applying a little bit of pressure there, just pokage. APF turns back to where he was earlier on, where the scrap off against tryhard unfolds. He does cut back to that side of the map. We see Cyclops starting to move on in. Could try to get aggressive against 38 Baby as we see it now. And this is a Matara v Hottie. In this situation here, in Yang, I feel like it goes towards Matara's Ray, right? But here in the open field, it's pretty much like a toss-up, I think. What would you say, Raven, against the Mataris and Hotties?
In the open field, Matari definitely has the edge. Just because she can pick and choose. Once you get low, it's almost impossible to survive versus a very good Matari. Now, technically, Hottie has the best tools to possibly survive against Matari. As long as you keep up that pressure, as long as you get those teleports on. We're seeing adoudou doing a good job avoiding this ultimate, seeing the rush down coming out from this Matari, but Valda, not an ideal target. She does have that second life when she pops that V2, like you were saying, the big health coming out.
Yeah.
And adoudou, also not one of the easiest players to lock down. 38 Baby could be jumping into the mix. 8 seconds left for CyclopsKD. Can he make something happen? Whoever gets his last little bit of chip off, though, on the Cyclops, looks like adoudou is going to be finding a kill. And adoudou's having a pretty big game so far today, Creatives. Probably somewhere in the mid, and with tryhard falling right now, this opens up for the likes of APF go by, and now adoudou to catch up, close the distance, and possibly contest first.
Yeah, this is a good game. Oh, bait clip is there off the 38 Baby. Not sure if adoudou got hit off of that. Back to back as well. 38 Baby drops very low. Needs to be real careful off of this. I don't think anybody saw it. They did hear it, though. Definitely heard it. Now, 38 Baby trying to get a full reset in. APF starting to move on in. adoudou with a mass elimination there onto Cyclops. Getting the last hit in. Spins back to Dragon's War. And, you know, that's a nice luxury you had there from the nunchucks, being able to spin back the nunchuck meter burn. And if you had the range from the Dragon's War, it just makes that damage just so easy to catch there once you have that Dragon's War in gold frame. Making sure you stay safe from a parry. But now, APF, here's a player right below him, trying to see if he can pick up another one on the board. Currently with 3 once again for game number 3. Looks like it's going to be adoudou just scattering out of this area. Does not want to get eliminated just yet or ever, I should say. With 4 still remaining in this game, adoudou with a nice amount of eliminations already with no online, I believe. But now 38 Baby gonna wait this out right now. I think we're missing one player. Not sure who it is. Could be Numza, I think, in the mix right now as well. Probably already rotated into the next zone. As we see, these players are gonna start getting pushed out of Celestia and more towards the middle side of the map as well. As we see, adoud first one up, APF full chasing. So yeah, it's gonna be Numza on the Akos. Has Mystic Might buff as well. He's gonna get the call if he sees anybody with that buff online for himself. Gold armor, gold fist blades as well for Numza here on the F2 Akos, which, you know, a lot of people opt to stay with the F1, but the F2 gets you that prio. Can't get that chunky amount of elimination. You don't get the damage reduction, but still, it's a really good starter and really good extender as well. If you have a Hong Sword, Dragon's War, Martial Art, Octa Slash Blade there for the dual blades as well. That's a little setup there for Numza here for the J setup. And now APF, looks like APF is the one controlling the tempo in this lobby right now. Make sure he can get a little bit of poke damage onto anybody. He's trying to see if he can get anybody lobby to try to pick up elimination. Everybody did see the Dragon's War being unfolded there in the ravine. On the Valda. No online. adoud needs to make sure he can stay up. Oh, he does manage to slide across from that Moobang. Nearly getting clipped off of that, but APF staying safe for now. Now, APF has, I believe, his full eyes onto the Valda. He wants to try to get this Valda out of this game. Does not want this Valda to be going into the end circle. We still have a Valda, a Hadi, a Akos, and a Matari for APF. So all 4 different players have different heroes, so it's not going to be anybody with the same hero going into the last and final moments of game number 3. adoud, though, once again, gold nunchucks in his hand, gold armor as well. So 2 golds, 2 perps on the field right now. 38 Baby and APF with purple. adoud and Numza with the gold armor. Now, both shots flying on in and catches the Dragon's War. F invested there for 38 Baby. This could be bad for him. Now, APF, once again, first one on the scene. He's trying to catch those third parties. He's trying to pick up those eliminations if he can, as quickly and easy as possible. But now, Numza applying the pressure onto adoud. This is big damage right here, Raven. Look at all the damage happening here in the corner. It's going to be bad.
Yeah, Numza with those gold fists and the Tiger Roar. 38 Baby is going to get aggressed on by APF. Has him against the ropes. Doesn't pop the ultimate right now. 38 Baby has to be careful. The rest of the lobby does spot him. Everyone will activate and start chasing him down. It looks like Numza also forced out adoud's V2. And this was one of the curious with this character mix going to the end games. You got an Akos, Matari, Valda, and a Hadi. And normally I would look to Hadi to win these, but if adoud's able to ice off this pressure, somehow get his ult online, he does have the advantage to possibly win this game. But APF staying very, very active, knows 38 Baby does not have ult online. He's just looking for the exact moment where he wants to pop that ultimate and secure the kill. Hadi, one of the harder targets to hold down, but APF with the RMBs coming in hot. 38 Baby doesn't throw the stone form, and it looks like Numza, just without ultimate, is going to take down Doodoo Monster.
Some nice spacing there from APF. Gets a parry off to 38 Baby as well. So now the damage going towards APF's way. 38 Baby now is going to get full aggressed on by Numza and APF. Quick little reset here for APF. Topping off without armor. 38 Baby in a really bad spot right now. Burn damage ticking from the back end there from the cannon. Since the RB focus been parried there, now the damage is going to go towards Numza's way, and the elimination comes to the play. Dragon's War now for Numza. He did have it earlier, I believe. Spins it back. Doesn't get the damage. Now he's going to snag up the gold halberd. Can't go for the swap arm. Big crouch and beast on the Hong Sword times halberds. Since the second one gets parried off of this, it's not getting damage off of that. That's big damage off the gold fist blades. Now APF jumping very low. F2 does not catch the nice avoidance there from APF. Since the LMB focus, now ultimate investor here for Numza. Tries to leap in now. Winning is out. Big parry there from Numza. And the damage is going to come into play. And Numza with elimination. That's 7 on the board for Numza. He came out of nowhere with 7. Gets the dub as well. That's a big game there for Numza.
Now, Mass Hallrath, I expect to see a lot of Matari, a lot of Hadi, and possibly Zipping. We're going to see Rats take down PsyclopsKD with the hands, putting them down with the slabs. It's tough break. You hate to see it. We're going to go by versus Tryhard in a last hit situation. Who do you think is going to be taking this creatives? Oh, I spoke too soon. I cursed.
There it is. Tryhard with a nice elimination off drop. First one on the board here for game number 4. On the Tessa pick for this first Holorod game, and yeah, I had to ask you that because I feel like all the Mataris and the Hadi picks were gone, but I mean, it's no difference right now. We clearly see them out again. Hadi's in the field, Matari here for Rats. Gmanchew on the Zaping Zaping has been pushed out a lot now for the EU Summer Challenge. We didn't even see one Zaping being called, being brought out for that region. So, you know, it's safe to say that Zaping has been pushed out now. For a lot of players, I don't think I saw it in the Koi Cup. I didn't really focus on Zaping. Not sure if she was being played out for that, but we do have one today here for gmanchew. Rats on the Matari, already investing this ultimate, trying to cast a prior onto Era. Gets the R&B focus there off the F. Not sure how that happened. That was insane. Tryhard there, in the uppercut to Era R&B off the fan. Big damage there. Light now on the Akos, and you know, Akos pick for Light. It's kind of his newer set of characters. I think he did started playing Akos for Koi Cup. That was a nice parry there from Light. Big damage as well. 1-2 off the Minx, overholding. Test ultimate invested is going to be weaved there. Big parry in the backside onto Adoud. Adoud's going to eat up the damage, but quickly changes his attention onto Tryhard. And Tryhard's going to fall. Still has a soul bloom. And then we have Light against Adoud here for this side.
Nah, this is a massive parry from Light. Gets the armor reset, switches momentum, keeps it going with that parry. Now, Light versus Doodoo Monster. Nice arm beat into jump LB, trying to get the wake of, not able to get the LB. Doodoo Monster is going to get hit by the F2 into the uppercut, confirmed. F break can come out. Does he get the armor reset? He's not able to. Light having a nice 3-piece off spawn on his F2 Akos. APF versus Rats. Rats with his fist in hand. Sending APF for the ride. Looks for the dash through. Not able to get it out. APF going to pop the dash. Tap dodge roll. Going to dodge the first hit. Is going to opt out to use his ult defensively. Rats doesn't want to use his ult defensively. Wants to get in there. Looking for the teleport. Not able to get in. APF going to dash through and then cut line of sight one more time. Rats pressure is going to be iced off, but 30 seconds off this ultimate. Can he find the teleport play onto APF? APF stating out of sight, out of mind. Rats desperately looking to get some value off his ultimate. It's about to end right now, and we're going to be back to neutral. It looks like APF is going to get this full reset. Rats opting out to disengage and look for another day, possibly finding this rage cage out here and getting his ult back online. But Matari very, very vulnerable when she doesn't have that ult threat up.
So we just saw right there the kill feed. That's Tryhard's game 4. Light eliminates him back to back, and now Light turning up with 4 on the board here for his Akos game, and Tryhard getting eliminated early on for this game. This is a good opportunity here for Numza and APF to completely overthrow Tryhard right now. Got Zai pick here for Adoud. This is a change of pace now. Tryhard out of game 4. Numza on the Matari pick for this game. Waiting for this first Roman Yang for game number 4 as well. Got 38 baby on the Akos. Rats as well on the Matari. V2 connects there for 38 baby and the outskirts of the puzzle into the jump LB finisher there for 38 baby with the gold greatsword. Gets a crazy weapon off drop, and this is a great time here for 38 baby to try to get some isolated fights right now, right before this Realm of Yang, before anybody has any type of scalage of weapons or armors, especially with a gold greatsword. He's going to be doing tons of damage with that thing. Numza and Era now in Plume Castle. Hadavi Matari. Numza trying to see he can try to pick up another one on the board right now, or pick up his first elimination for this game. Currently with none. Era cutting this out with no ult online, getting caught up by gmanchew in the backside. gmanchew on the Zabine. First one in the scene now this time around. Full swapping his attention onto Era, and Era with the kiting getting caught up in the corner. I believe that's another player. Not sure who that is. In the backside, Adoud, I believe, catches him in the backside. gmanchew trying to catch up as well, but it's gonna be all this pressure going towards Era's way right now. We see Numza already aggressing him as well. It's gonna be tons of pressure. Drop down here for gmanchew, trying to find the damage, get some damage there onto a player. Third charge does not fully connect, gets one hit in, sends the storm form, no damage off of that. Still, all the pressure is going towards Era's way. They're looking for this hottie. I believe we have a Zaping, we have a Matari, and we have we have two hotties, a Zaping, and a Zai. That's what I missed, a Zai. So the hottie's isolated right now. It's the only one in this area. Era still up. Zai F invested there on the left hand side, so he can stay safe for the time being. APF does catch up now, moving on into Plume Castle. We got our first Roman Yang start to spawn on in here for game number 4. And what do you think, Revan? Now Tryhard out of game number 4. The pressure's on for him, I would say.
Even tryhard can bleed, especially when he's not on the S tier picks. Tessa, one of the stronger third-party characters, and we're seeing gmanchew. You were talking about zipping, and I feel like with the Jade changes, just like Valda, just like Shayol, zipping is one of those characters a little bit slept on. The amount of defense that the Jades provide allows his durability to come out, but 38, ooh, baby, big damage, switching to the old reliable staff into pole sword, weapon swap. Tarmy with a double Yushan pick for the day, trying to find a slam onto 38 baby, but 38 baby is going to be backing off. Tarmy coming in hot, a little bit short with the jumping LMB, not able to find the skewer onto 38 body. Baby, F2 gonna be invested already to trying to stall out, but now 38 baby is gonna be popping his ultimate, seeing if he can stagger Tarmy before he goes into Yang. He's not able to. Tarmy able to yoink the Yang away from 38 baby. Even though he's able to survive though, this is gonna slow down 38 baby's game. On that Akos, you want to take that nice isolated fight inside of Rumble Yang, and we're gonna get Tarmy versus a light. Tarmy gonna open up with the parry, gets the slam into uppercut, crouching LMB. 2022 Naraka combo is going to get set with the uppercut combo into the wall. F2 reset into the grapple kick. A little bit of custom combos coming out from a light. Muscle memory, grapple kick. No grapple kick combo for the spear. But Tarmy on the Yushan. Going to be trying to get some value on it. Waiting on the top pillar for the scale rush from a light. Almost lands the first slam. That would have been hype if he would have landed that.
Well, he can just, oh, the clips from there too. He can just spam his grapples up here till that Yushan ult is gone, and it's gonna be a matter of time. Numza picks elimination to kill for against Ratz. Light now has the opening that he needs. Yushan ult is down here. Since the LMB focus gets the damage, jump LMB as well, holding the F2, gets hit off the F2 from the Yushan, knocks him out of that F2 gold frame. Now one shot, trying to stay alive. The grapple musket shot does not connect. Goes for the aerial LMB though, off the Akko's ultimate. That's a nice elimination there from Light. Now with another one on the board, Adoud against Galbai. Galbai now trying to stay up. How the ultimate down here for Galbai, and we saw last scrim Galbai. That's a massive parry here for Galbai. Big damage, area R&B for the extra damage as well. Overholding since the follow up as well gets the damage, and Galbai picks elimination onto Adoud. But I was trying to say, Galbai, we saw him last scrim. He was going in for those fan infinites in the realm of Yang, and he was very consistent with those. He picked up, I believe, around 5 to 6 eliminations in the realm of Yang just off of fan infinite alone. But now with the change, there's no fan infinite anymore. So, you know, a little bit more a different play style that has to be happening in the realm of Yang for Galbai. But we would see him swapping on over from, you know, catching power from R&B longsword or LMB hongsword katana and straight into the swap there from the fan. But we saw him here now with the pole sword for this realm of Yang, having to adjust from that change now with no fan infinite in the game. Ratzo with a purple fan in hand. Era that's in the ultimate to retreat to try to take a full reset for himself. Ratz with 3 minutes to try to pick up a soul and stay inside of his game. Has that timer on his back. Needs a full commit to the Hottie right now. Here's a grapple in the backside, and it's going to be Galbai coming off that Roman Yang. He's going to have that buff in play for himself. So Galbai can get as aggressive as he wants with his Vermilion's Burst Mike, as we see him with the gold hunter in his hand as well. Ooh, that's a nice shit parry there from Galbai. What's the mix-up off of this? She's going to the 1.0. Big damage in the corner. Tries to go for the jump LMB. F invested here for Ratz. Trying to scatter on out. 2 minutes and 40 for Ratz, but Galbai with full pressure onto Ratz. F on cooldown, no ult. This is looking bad here for Ratz here, Raven.
Yeah, go by with the uppercut combo, just way more damage than even a parry combo. That follow up into the actual range shot. Ratz is gonna fall. The buttery rocks not providing the cover that he hopes. Super, super hard to get those infinite scale rushes going with the slide animation stuck against the uneven rocks. And we're getting Tarmy again. I've seen this Yushan so much today. He's gonna get chased down from Light again. 5 kill to Light's names. Able to get nice 2-thick combo going on. Gonna get the nice grapple kick into the focus tab, cleaning up Tarmy. And now finally Light is having that pop-off game, just like Numza on the Akos, actually, out of all characters. Now, Akos definitely struggles versus Liam, but if there are no Liam in the lobbies, then Akos could really shine. This is really why the character ban system and knowing your picks and what players will be playing, super, super important if you hope to get maximum value off your character picks. Now, we saw Adoud on the Zai get eliminated by Go By earlier, but big damage coming up from Go By. Adoud was winning majority of that fight, but now Numza with the Matari putting a ton of pressure onto Light, and he's gonna find the kill with the pole sword. Up to 2 kills, and we still got 7 people alive though, creatives. More stacked endgame.
This is a more stacked endgame here for game number 1 in Holleroth. Perfect third-party timing there for Numza, picking an elimination there. That's his second one on the board, and he needs these to try to close out the distance there from tryhard. As we've seen here, APF now with none currently right now on the Justina. Still very close as well to try to overthrow tryhard as well. Still, lots of players still on the field. Still big opportunities for these players to try to pick up these eliminations on the board. So now Era manages to stay alive in a lot of situations. Does invest his ultimate, I believe, twice to stay up from the third parties in the aggression he had here in Plume Castle. Now getting aggressed on by Numza. A little bit of repeating crossbar shots there from Numza onto Era. He's gonna go ahead and top off that armor. Second realm of Yang starting formed on up already. Gates now ready to try to pick up the pass. Numza, gold Hong Sword in hand on the Matari. I believe this is his second pick on the Matari here for Numza. As we see him now starting to scatter out on the outskirts of Plume Castle to try to take this Realm of Yang as well. Light in the backside, I believe, is already posted up for the Realm of Yang as well with the purple dual blades in hand. So we have to wait and see how he does in this Realm of Yang. Has the pass already. Required pass. How do you feel about the pass? Do you like the pass change compared to how it was before?
Yeah, I think from a spectator standpoint, it makes it more intriguing because a lot of the times you weren't really incentivized to fight your opponent.
Yeah.
This forces you to kind of not kumbaya, sit by the fireplace, talk about prior fights, be like, oh yeah, you ready for this duel? Instead, it's very, very competitive because you can deny a lot of your close competition from getting their game going by just sitting out there and gatekeeping the Yang. We saw a ton of players in CN do this, and we're seeing the rest of the regions realize that you can't just let people go in for free going into this Yang.
Yeah.
Now, this is going to be a really, really critical fight to see whether or not Light can keep this snowball going. Go by versus Light, one of the classics of NNA.
It's a classic right now. Both players with skilled weapons. Gold longsword in hand for Light. Gold Hongsword for Go by. Jump LMB, get some damage in. Goes for the parry. He's gonna get forced to pop. It's gonna be forced to pop. That's F and the ultimate as well. Not wasting any time. And now Light can kite this out as much as possible. And we see him doing a really good job so far. Gets clipped off the third one there. Overholding the F2. He's not catching. Oh, big musket shots back to back as well. Gabai drops very low off of that. Loses all that armor. The Ogo is down as well. Now trying to take a quick little reset in for himself. Probably back to full health as well off of this. He is going to manage to pop 2. The ult is off now. Light now has the opening that he needs. Both players holding scale rushes. Goes up high. Gets clipped off of it. Doesn't get the full follow-up though. Overholding. Trying to play the top side of this. Needs to be real careful since the F2 gets the damage. And to drop the R&B. That's big damage there from Light. R&B jump LMB times 2. Click comes in off the Light out by. Trying to scare rush on out once again. No ult yet here for Light. Just waiting out. There it is. Catches the leap. F invested for Gal by. Now what's going to be the mix-up? Misses the V2. Doesn't get the first one. Still has one more left. We have a timeout on the other Realm of Yang. It looks like Light's going to come out victorious. 8 out of 38, baby. And Gal by all. With Yang depletion timers on the back. 5 minutes and a half now with the chains. The players have the time. So we're going to get a lot of aggression from 3 players coming out this Realm of Yang. Trying to stay inside game number 4. Got a timeout with the Yang depletion timer change? That's crazy.
I don't believe the extended Yang has been implemented, but at least a longer time to get a Soul Plume has been implemented for this.
Gotcha.
We got Doodle Monster versus a Go By. Nice play from Light, able to secure the kill versus Go By in his comfort zone, able to delay the cooldowns, but now Go By with the pressure on. No more playing slow. We saw him busting out the cooldowns earlier, and he just walks through Adoud. Slide R&B, jump LMB, keeping up the pressure. Adoud not able to get away. And the gold Hong Sword is going to slice and dice Adoud, giving Go By another lease on life. Up to 3 kills right now. Can anyone slow Light HyperNova this game 4 on Holleroth 38, baby? On the ACOS as well. Does have the weapon swap combo set up, and it looks like Go By doesn't want to slow down, doesn't care that he got his Soul Bloom completed, wants to take this fight, but the pole sword damage coming out from that stone form. Now Go By thinking twice, is going to make it a run to try to get this reset versus 38 Baby. He's going to get one heal, but 38 Baby hot on his heels right now. Tough break though, a lot of buildings to work with, and it looks like Go By is going to get this full reset.
You're gonna get that full reset now. Back into the mix. 38 Baby still has that Yin depletion timer in his back. Light now in the mix as well. Does catch Go By. LMB probably off of this times too. With the damage mix up. Gets the LMB focus off. Gets a little bit of damage there onto Light. Catching him jumping. So could have gone 1-for-1 F invested there. Gets the falling hit there off the spear. That's big damage. F2's on in as well. Go By now. Forced to pop his ultimate to try to stay safe off of this. He is going to try to scatter on out. But 38 Baby as well. Full tracking Go By. Go By investing everything right now, trying to get away from both of these players. No ozone pop. Doesn't manage to clip Go By there, I believe. Oh yeah, he does. He does manage to get out of that ult. Now, the falling hit there from the pulsar connects from Go By. Tries to weave the R&B, but gets shoved into the R&B focus there from the pulsar. As we saw now, Light with full tracking. Sees Go By in the zone. Oh, that's some good tracking there from Light. Instantly sees him here. Tries to go for the side uppercut. Doesn't manage to do so. Now, still applying the pressure. Quickly readjusts there to Go By again. Light sends the follow up. Gets the damage. Oh my god, towards the wall. Gets the damage off of that. The range on that is crazy. Have you ever seen that?
No, I've never seen Erudition go through the wall. Now, the purple side cannot be parried. They definitely got a huge buff. I didn't realize we got a buff that we're going through walls right now. Go By's doing a good job of using the zone to cut across and find his way safely back in. But the Tiger buff keeping a Light nice and comfortable. Going to be in his element right now, keeping up the pressure onto Go By. Instant light attack going to keep up the pressure. Now 38 Baby coming with the LMB, trying to steal this kill right now. Gold F is going to be coming out from Go By, trying to create some space, but Light chooses to slow down, give up the kill, wants to secure the first place right now. And 38 Baby is going to take down Go By. Light backing off. Knows how important it is to get the first place. The 3 points from getting first place plus a 1.4 multiplier, nothing to scoff out. And now he has 38 Baby, another ACOS going to this end game. So it's very likely that Light can navigate this end game, secure this win. I don't know what the other characters are left on. I believe Numza is on the Matari, and I'm not sure what the fourth player is. Going into this endgame, though, Akos, not one of the best characters to win a heal-off situation. So as long as Light referees this lobby, tries to get some of the other players focused while using a 38 Baby, I feel like the two Akoses can come out on top, and Light can have a massive, massive game, shooting himself back into contention for first place.
Yes, this is really good here for Light. Now turning up for game number 4. Has the opportunity now to try to overtake this, and as I mentioned a little earlier, last solo stream, he had the crazy run for game 6. Had like, I believe, a 12 kill win to take that scrim home. So Light used to the pressure, but this time around, tryhard's in a mix here in this lobby. So that is something else to watch out for. But Era, oh, it's a Hottie. There it is. Hottie, 2 Akoses, and a Matari. For our last set of characters for game number 4. As we see, Numza starting to move on in. Has the gold longsword in hand. We have still a blue weapon in hand for Era. Light is going to have the gold longsword that he had previously as well. And 38 Baby is probably going to have that gold pole sword in hand still, plus whatever Go By had in his arsenal for the before he got eliminated. But oh, he had a gold hung sword as well. So 38 Baby is gonna get a little bit more of a skeleton as well off of that body. Numza trying to play for the spirit well. Light looking to try to contest as well. We're gonna get a little bit of focus here from Light. Get some damage onto Numza. Numza getting bullied out from the spirit well. 38 Baby starting to move on in as well. Once again, gold pole sword, big damage. See him swapping there, probably swapping into another weapon. Light with Phoenix Blast as well for the longsword. I mean, I just love this skin, how it sounds every time he's moving around, just like, whoa, whoa. Oh, big damage here from Numza. Quickly goes in. Can't pick up the loot this time around. Now with the change, that goes towards whoever claimed. That's a big parry there from Numza. Pistol shots happening here in the backside. He fades it away, gets the parry as well. Now, Akko's ultimate investor here for Light, and this could be bad for Light if he gets caught up. He has already some pressure happening in the back end there from 38 Baby. Needs to be real careful now to get focused. Is gonna off the pressure to try to get a quick reset. Currently with 7 eliminations on the board, but 38 Baby gets the call that the Akko's has to ult out, but the pressure stops for the time being. Numza Still getting aggressive, I believe, in the top side. Era's trying to starting to try to move on in for himself. Seeing he can try to pick elimination. Numza, though, looks like he is going to be picked off out of the bunch right now. Numza does manage to scatter on out. 38 baby. Still has the ult online. Good weapons in hand. Catches a leap. Uppercut. Aerial LMB. I mean, it's just tons of mix-up right now that he has for the opportunity with his setup right now. Random Bane spawns in as well. Just a waiting game for these players right now. 4 on the board. I was hoping for a nice little 7-player endgame, Raven, and we still haven't gotten one though.
Nah, not with the current meta. Everyone fighting is heavily rewarded now in the current meta. Yeah. Everyone wants to get in. We're seeing even with the Akos is running F2, looking for those openings to get the damage in. We do the damage. You're gonna get rewarded with some kills. Numza, I'm surprised that most of the lobby didn't back off and go for Light instead. You see the Akos ult pop off, and you see Light back off. And if I'm Era, if I'm Numza, the only way you possibly can win this round is you gotta take down one of the stronger gold armors. And if they're overheating and overextending to a certain degree, that's the perfect opportunity. Numza comes out with a massive parry and even perfectly ices off the pressure of Light. Light no slouch when it comes to these end games and knowing how important it is to put pressure onto another person so you don't get focused yourself. Now, luckily for him, 38 baby chooses to let the other Akos live in that situation, hoping that both of the Akoses can find a way to ladder up. At this point, kills do not matter as much of placement, so it's not going to be surprising to me if these 4 players decide to take this all the way to a heal-off situation, especially 38 baby revealing over there that he does have burn damage ready for this endgame with that gold pole sword and grapple LMBs. He's going to get some nice poke damage. Now, this is a tough break for Era right now. Usually in this situation, everyone knows that Hottie has a huge advantage for these end games. So a lot of the times, Hotties get poked out with safe range pressure, with safe skill rush. So Era's doing a good job of icing off this pressure right now, passing by Numza. But it looks like 38 baby wants to stay active right now, see if he can find some safe poke damage. Good job from Numza using the pole sword, threatening mutual destruction. You come in here, I got something ready for you. And 38 baby comes in with a drop down arm. He's not going to be able to land the hit onto Numza. Sly Dog moving away from it. Era posting up on the outside with Light as well, looking for the opening. F2 is going to come out into the army. Now Numza getting chunked by that pole sword. Will we go to heal off, or will someone get picked off before we get to that point?
Oh, nice scare rush there from Numza. R&B focus as well. Big damage on to 38 baby. Not sure if the pressure is going to go towards 38 baby. So we've got cannon shots flying on in from Light. We've seen this from Light. He loves playing this cannon here in solos. Seen this time and time again. He has been playing that cannon a lot in the previous scrims. As we see it once again, Era trying to lay down some range shot pistols, range shot pressure as well with the common pistol. 145 per tick on that. Not the best rarity, but still being able to apply some of the pressure onto the opponent. Light, little surprise, popped out ultimate earlier before this zone started closing, and no pressure or full commitment from anybody. So a lot of these players are playing a lot more conservative as we than we usually see. But 38 baby now with the aggression onto Era. The Hottie drops very low. This Hottie ultimate might be invested pretty soon, and there it is. He has to wake up and pop the ult. There it is. He is gonna pop the ultimate. Is going to go ahead and try to take a full reset for himself. Everybody is gonna have their eyes onto the Hottie. Grapples already flying on in. Pistol shots as well. 38 baby trying to get some pressure onto the Hottie. We see Numza on the outskirts as well. Light repairing the blue cannon, seeing he can find an opening onto the Hottie. It's just a matter of time. F2's on in. I believe does manage to clip him off of this as well. Flies on down, seeing if they can get the pressure. Who's going to be able to pick up the elimination here on to Era? Still playing the outskirts of this. 38 baby gets hit by a little bit of the damage as well. Trying to take a full reset in for himself. Era now full aggression. 38 baby in with the Soul Smolder, with this gold pole sword in hand, seeing what's going to be the mix up here. And who do you think is going to get this elimination here? There's going to be a lot of pressure going towards Era's way right now, Raven.
I feel like Numza, this is the go time to invest and try to find the kill right now. Matari has the tools to find that F2 right now. ExcellentEra on the outside is going to get F2'd, but Light is going to yoink the kill.
Wow.
Up to, what, 8 kills right now? And now we're down to 3. 2 Akoses, 1 Matari. Numza with the pulse sword. Everyone with the pulse sword trying to ice off the pressure right now. Light with the gold longsword with the Phoenix Blast on the top, controlling the tempo completely. He has that Rupture Gale doing so much annoying poke damage to everyone. Numza is going to be forced to ult soon right now. Circle is closing in right now. Light has a big advantage. Numza goes straight to the sky, is going to grapple cancel right now. Light looks to the sky as well, is going to grapple Numza out, looks for the follow-up focus attack, and now Light forced out into the open. Dash attack going to be sent down, and Light finds the Tiger on to Numza, but Numza's going to be pulling back in, and now 38 Baby has the advantage right now, but Light is going to drag 38 Baby out into the edge. He is going to fall, and now 38 Baby is going to take the game. Big clutch up from 38. Exciting one, creatives.
Yeah, and we're already off to a hot start. Rats in the mix. We got a lot of players dropping Plume Castle right now. Lots of players in the mix. Rats on the Zapine pick for game number 5. I see Adoud on the Akos, Numza on the Hottie for this game. Got by on the Matari for the second time, I believe, as well. Players are going to fall. I believe Tar gets eliminated by Adoud. Tryhard on the Hottie for game number 5 as well. So we have Tryhard on the Hottie, Numza on the Hottie as well. Not sure what Light is going to be playing for this game, so we're going to have to keep our eyes onto him as well. Could be playing that Justina pick for right now, but it looks like there are not any Justinas in the mix right now. We have a Valda for Tar as well. Going in hot here with a Scare Rush onto Tryhard. Tryhard loses a lot of that armor, catches the massive Scare Rush. She's going for the air R&B, going for him, keeps you safe. The butt stock crouch LMB as well. F3 invested there for the Valda. Now, pressure still coming towards Tryhard's way against Tar. Tar eating up a lot of damage from the LMB focus. Now, he needs to be real careful. Overholding, gets the damage, and that's a 1 elimination on the board. Quick fight off drop here for Tryhard to get the first one on the board.
Rat's going to find a kill onto Era. I'm not sure who got first blood. First blood does give you a lot more money for that initial kill. Now zipping, even though we haven't seen her as much in their current meta, I feel like she's one of those characters that are slept on. Just the amount of durability with melee resistance, plus the sustained healing off spawn, it makes her such a formidable character, especially with the fist blades. I feel like out of all the things today that highly is impacting a lot of situations is definitely the players who are willing to use fist blades and willing to use pole sword. I think the one thing that really breaks open the pole sword shell is definitely fist blades and just how easy it is to get value off that weapon. We're seeing Tryhard with the pulse are going to be coming down with the flank onto Numza. Tryhard staying very active, even though he has the white arm. 38 Baby kind of come in, sees both of them are at full health, and good disciplined play coming out from everyone. No one overcommitting, looking for poke damage, and Tryhard is actually going to take the bottom end of this poke damage exchange. 30 Baby trying to aggress onto Tryhard, and Tryhard thought you were trapping me. No, you're coming to the room where I trap you. Just absolutely shreds 38 Baby with the pole sword sequence. Just nice scale rush into R&B. And the follow-up tech chase is going to get that nice reset. But first, we got APF on the Akos. Got to see what Mr. Pingfang can do if he can bring this back and get back into that top 3.
Rats in the back getting very low. 2 players chasing him down. Light being one of them as well. So, who's going to be able to pick up the elimination onto Rats? Not sure if he has ult online right now. Scare Rush there from APFs. It's going to be Light on the Justina for game number 5. His comfort pick. Known for the Justina. Massive R&B focus there in the backside from Ahadi. Big ultimate there from the Justina. V1, I believe, for Light there. APL loses line of sight there of Light. So, going to have to wait this out and probably come back to the scrap bomb. It's going to be Era in the mix. Another R&B focus there from that Hottie. I think it's gmanchew on the Hottie as well for this game. Yes, it is gmanchew on Hottie. Era and Rat still going at it. Char in the back end. Might start moving on in. Still the blue armor there from 38 Baby earlier in the scrap ball. And I like how you mentioned how 38 Baby was doing the staff pulsar swap, because I feel like we've kind of stopped seeing that a lot. A lot of players are offering to, you know, play the pulse sword and see the potential and how strong the pulse sword is with its phone form. Oh, that's big gust damage there. Back to back, and Scare Rush connects as well. Rat's getting juggled there. Does manage to pop the Zaping ultimate just in time, but eats up a lot of damage from 2 players right there. gmanchew with a massive Scare Rush, continuing the momentum there onto Rats. Adoud is going to pick elimination onto 38 Baby. Char now getting regressed on by Adoud. Char was trying to pick up that elimination onto 38 Baby. Not sure if 38 Baby is still in soul form. I see one on the top left, but we do have 2 players down, so we're not sure who is already out of game number 5. But massive scrap on still unfolding. APF with the V2 onto a player. Not sure who that was. It's Rats in the mix. Era and with a massive parry there, but no, it's gonna be gmanchew snagging up the elimination onto Rats. Now Light still in the mix against Era, I believe. Our first Roman Yang is starting to form on up as well. First one on the scene. Light against gmanchew cancels it. And let me pry off, but it's F called in there for the Justina. Era in the back end. Got to be real careful. Nice jump on LB there from Light. Now he's going to be able to get the launch. F invested there from the Hottie. Era now starting to move on in. Needs to be real careful. gmanchew trying to scatter on out. Getting caught up by multiple players here. Grapple spam, musket shots. Everything flying towards gmanchew's way right now. He needs to be real careful. Lots of pressure happening. Another player showing up. Adoud with the Ockles. Big damage in the back end. It's going to be Light second up elimination. And that's massive there for Light.
Now, Light staying super active. We saw him forcing his ultimate earlier, but he still comes back with the reset. This is what I always say, like Light's comfort pick is Justina. Gonna take Doodoo Monster for a ride. Doesn't get the follow-up focus attack. Doodoo Monster gonna fade away with the double charge, putting Light in this tough situation. He still has his gold effort right now, but Light with the fadeaway musket shot. Headshot onto Air right now, and now Era putting in the pressure, looking for the R&B. Light looking for the whiff punish, and now APF joining in the fray as well, sitting on the outside. Can they find the kill on to Era? Era just popping his ultimate right now, going all in before this Realm of Yang, forcing Light to pop his ultimate. Light fading away, doesn't want an overcommit right now. APF was sitting on the background, trying to get some pistol shots in. Light with the classic, doesn't want to invest his ultimate, doesn't want to commit, and is choosing to fade back and see if he can get the Realm of Yang instead.
Does manage to get the pass. He is going to be able to go inside this Realm of Yang. Players are starting to enter on in. I think he got the pass. Had the prompt on the left hand side. Not sure he was able to get it because I didn't see the icon on top of his head, but he's going to get a quick reset in. Tryhard is in the Realm of Yang. This time around gets Rats. A Ping v Hottie for this Realm of Yang right now. Pulse Sword v Dagger. Rats now trying to find an opening, but no, Tryhard with massive damage. That's one hit there with tons of damage. Spins back to full attack. Spins it his way this time around. Gets the damage out. Now comes in times 2. Prepared it from Tryhard. Reads the Soul Braid. Jump LB for the extra damage. That's tons of pressure now. There's a pain. Needs to be real careful here. F invested here for Tryhard. So go ahead and, oh my god, the F fadeaway parry there onto the Zaping RB focus there. That was disgusting. But stuck catch LB as well. Extra damage now. Rats dropping very low. The ult's pretty much fully gone now. LB follow up R&B, and Tryhard now once again with 2 on the board. Numza against gmanchew this time around. This is a Hottie v Hottie situation for this Realm of Yang here, Raven.
Yeah, Numza in the top position with the burning going down, and gmanchew having a ton of momentum off spawn. Go by, gonna take down Cyclops as well inside the Realm of Yang. Cyclops has been duking it out in the Realm of Yang all day today. You gotta respect the effort of getting in there, trying to win it against all of the best duelers, regardless of outcome. Now Tryhard up to 2 kills, has Vermilion's buff. Can he get some value off the red buff? One of the tricks of tournaments, since you can't actually buy a Moonbane, every single time a Moonbane does go down, it does go down on a player, giving you an opportunity to chase people down. But Raz has no opportunity to fight back versus Tryhard, just going for a ride with the triple jumping LMB. Raz now on the zip and gonna get chased down with the R&B from Tryhard. Now Tryhard gonna pop his ultimate, wants to defend his kill, and he's gonna find a 3rd kill onto Raz.
Oh, now this is scary. Now Tryhard with 3 on the board. Light as well on 1. Got by putting elimination onto Era. Tryhard cancels the ult, saves around 30% from that ultimate. gmanchew still getting active. Light starting to move on in. Numza as well. Cyclops Tons of pressure happening now. Does have Vermilion's Bird Smite, so he can't stay safe. If he does get eliminated, he can fight this off as well. gmanchew now is going to go ahead and invest his Hadi ultimate. Tryhard trying to scatter on up. Quick charge attack there from gmanchew. Clips off the second as well. Tons of pressure there from the Hadi. Just going on in. He's going to eat up a lot of damage off of this. Might be dead to the burn damage. And he is going to be eliminated by gmanchew. Cyclops going to mix onto Tesla as well. gmanchew is about to run out pretty soon. 8 out against APF. Now, APF is going to go ahead and invest his ultimate there. Tries to go for the F1. Gets a little bit of a foul down there from the F1 side of this terrain. gmanchew with tons of pressure in the mix. Now Light as well in the mix. A lot of players are posted up here. Army focused on to Cyclops. gmanchew now with 4 on the board for game number 5 showing. Now Light drops very low. He's going to go ahead and invest his ultimate. What's going to be the mix up off of this? No freeze off of this. Uses the second one to avoid any sorts of pressure. It's going to be able to create some space off of this. But we have Numza, first one on the scene. gmanchew as well trying to catch him up. Quick pistol shot onto the bell shot. Doesn't get the information. Light is going to run into Adon and APF. So he's going to be able to scatter on out. Try to avoid some of this pressure from some of these players. Gold staff in hand from gmanchew. I believe he gets it from Tryhard. He did have one get out of the realm with Yang. Oh no, he has a Vermilion's Bird Smite as well. He got this off the round. 4 on the board for gmanchew now starting to turn on up. But now, who's going to be able to continue the aggression here? Tryhard. Tons of pressure. I believe 3 to 4 eliminations already, scrapping off against APF. Light as well on one. This will be a close call here for game number 5, and like how Raven called it the championship round. This is looking very interesting here for the remainder of this game here, Raven.
Yeah, gmanchew is having a massive game, and just like Numza having a massive 13-point game, gmanchew has the character, has momentum, has a gold weapon, and Hadi's ultimate does scale with gold weapon. With Tryhard using a staff, you got 2 gold weapon Hadis running around, mashing up the lobby. And I believe on the new tournament round, one of the big changes for Koi Cup is that you did not know who you were fighting. Only us as spectators knows exactly who's fighting. So in game, unless you recognize someone's playstyle, it is very difficult now to figure out who you just fought. You can't really pull up your kill leader tab unless you're actually full dead. You actually have no idea who you possibly fought. Now, second realm of Yang is going to be coming up, and I think this will be a decider of whether or not Light gives Tryhard a run for his money. He needs to go realm of Yang, and the good thing for Light is that the Justina matchup for Hadi is one of the few matchups where Justina does have a little bit of an opening to make something happen. Now, he has his work cut out of him, and it looks like Tryhard is scaled to the moon, probably max melee resistance plus the gold weapon, so he has to play absolutely flawlessly to take this win if he's going to go to the realm of Yang. It also makes sense to sit on the outside by his time. And like I was saying before, creatives, like everyone's saving their really strong picks for these last 2 rounds. Hadi is definitely Tryhard's strongest pick. He was telling me he was debating between Liam and Hadi, but because this is pre-nerfed Hadi, he was the most dominant character in this current meta.
Yeah, and thinking about that too, I mean, lots of the players fight each other every single time. They know exactly how they play. And, I mean, going into game 5, you see a Justina, you pretty much often know that's Light, you know? Most of the time, you know he's saving. Yeah, you can clearly tell that's Light. So that could be some sort of factor that can go towards Tryhard's way. He did scout him there in the outskirts of the realm of Yang, but decides to stay inside the realm. I would love to see Light go inside this realm of Yang and have a Light v Tryhard for the showdown in that round, because that's going to be a big decider to see who's going to be able to get it. Light already posted up. No one taking the realm of Yang currently. Tryhard might be another. Oh, there it is.
We got it.
And you shall receive. Raven, who are you giving this realm of Yang? This is a big scrap off right now.
Tryhard would hate me forever if I had to take him, even though I want for as a viewer, you want Light to win just so you get the craziest game 6 ever, but always got to root for my teammate and friend Tryhard, looking for the LMB. Both of these guys running staff. We're running an old school meta right now. 1-2 gonna come out from Tryhard, both of them with the jump parry, with the double jump parry into the instant Light. Half charge Light gonna come out from Tryhard, gets the stagger. Light doesn't want to risk not ulting right now. Pops his ultimate, needs to put on the pressure. Tryhard barely taking any damage right now. Fakes the scale rush. Light uses the dash. Tricky. Gets the second dash. Gets the nice follow-up. Has one more dash in the bank. Tryhard going to take to the skies right now. Does Light go for the heal? Tryhard's going to come back in with the pressure. Goes for the triple charge. Not able to get it. Light sitting on the outside. Tryhard posting up, waiting for that dash. Wants to react to it. Is going to take the reset. Now, unfortunately for them, 15 seconds left. We don't have the new Realm of Yang. A little bit of a mistake from Tryhard. Hitting the F. Light has the even. Scenario 1, 2. Looks for the 1, 2, 3. LMB's going to come out. And it looks like both of these are going to time out right now. We get the tie. Not enough damage going both ways. Both players don't want to invest when both of their ultimates up. You see a game of chicken right there, and no one bit.
Now, the pressure, we thought it was going to go towards one player's way, but now both players time out there. They're going to both have that Yang depletion timer on their back. So it's going to be very interesting to see them come out of this realm of Yang. gmanchew still with 4 currently. Think he has a bounty on his back, but Galbai is still going to active against Ada this time around. And outskirts, we have APF as well, just lurking around, trying to come in at the perfect time. 4 minutes and 10 seconds for Galbai to try to pick up a Soul Bloom right now. Nice F usage there from Galbai. Does get some stagger onto Ada, but he was aerial, so he does not get the power from off of that. But now, Matari ultimate invested, Aqua's ultimate invest as well. V1, Aqua's coming out from Ada. I'm not sure if that was intended there from Ada, because he did have that Matari over earlier as well. Not sure if he's still on his trio setup, but now 3 minutes and 45 seconds here for Galbai. And the Uncle's ultimate with no value there, I would say. That's rough there for Adod. Galbai still trying to scout out Adod. Numza starting to move on in as well. Nice little TP R&B focus there from Galbai. Back to back as well. That's to do a lot of damage there off the gold fan. 1, 2. Doesn't send the follow up. Sees Numza parrying over and over again. So he's going to opt to not throw that focus attack there. Now Light moving on into the party. And Light needs a Soul Bloom as well. He sees Galbai getting trying to pop a quick reset in for himself, but Light with blue armor still. Galbai with purple has the armor advantage. Light still has that Yang depletion timer on his back as well. So how's the pressure gonna go towards? It's gonna go towards Galbai or Light. We see Ada starting to move on in. Numza as well. Numza's gonna go ahead and pick Galbai. Light starts moving on in. It's all a big parry there from Numza. No follow-up as well. No, get the 1, 2. Gets the turns back now. F invested there from the Hottie. APF now still playing the outskirts, waiting this out perfectly. Does not want to be caught up in the mix. He's playing it perfectly right now. Galbai eats up a lot of damage still. And this is a showdown right here, Raven. I don't even know who's going to be eliminated right now.
3 people with Yang depletion. Everyone safely poking, looking for the hit. Nice job by gmanchew to ice off the pressure or go by versus Light. Light looking for the assassination play. Does have the Piston Man, but the Tiger buff coming out. Numza finding a big kill right now. Now stuck in this small area. Light doesn't like his chances in there, wants to back off as his own comes in. APF is going to get parried from Tryhard. Cross parry going to come out. Ult's going to come out from Tryhard. Akos, what can he do versus a ulted Hottie? Bird's going to be coming out, looking for the omnidirectional.
Wow.
Tiger not able to get it. Nice space out from Tryhard. And he isn't going to be able to get the Soul Bloom and live to fight another day. Up to 4 kills right now. Will Light and go by, though. Both of those guys have Yang depletion up. They need to find a kill right now. 5 people left alive. Tryhard's gonna make his way away from the fight, happy with his kill. But Numza, again, remember, Numza's in second place, actually. He's trailing Tryhard right now. He's coming down to the wire, having a nice game himself. Gold armor, 3 kills, has Light HyperNova against the ropes right now. Light's gonna be popping his ultimate, though. Tax is gonna be getting hit. Who do you see taking this? We got Light at 1 HP.
And this is bad for Light. He did cleanse earlier. He did cleanse. I did see him snag up a Soul Bloom, so he is safe. He's trying to scatter on up, but Numza with tons of pressure right now onto Light. It's gonna go and invest the ultimate as well. Light with no ult. He probably has F on cooldown, but still, the burn damage can be a lot as well in this situation. First one does not clip him. Second one does. LB in the ground as well. Tons of pressure. No burn damage. There it is. Now, this could tick for White. And now the base surfer is gonna clip Numza. Light manages to stay alive for the top B. And the nice bow shot connects. I'm not sure if it was the bane or the bow shot, but Light gets eliminated. He closes out the distance, and Numza now with 4 on the board. Tryhard cleanse, he's still in the mix. Numza still in top 4 currently. Tryhard with 4 as well. This is a tie in eliminations between both of these players. adoudou still in the mix. Numza, Tryhard, and I think it's still gmanchew, but nowhere around. Yeah, I see him in the kill feed or in the minimap. There he is. Yes, so gmanchew with 4 on the board as well. Eliminations have been going towards a lot of players' ways right now. Not one set person has been taking those eliminations. I think Light got eliminated with 3 as well. Numza with gold armor though. Off of that, he is going to be pretty much the one with the highest rarity of armor, I believe. Now gmanchew with the gold staff still from earlier in this game has phantom steps, so he's gonna be able to dodge and try to avoid those prials. Running full health Jades as well, so he's gonna have the maximum health that you can run, as you see it here. Nice little setup here for gmanchew. Now this is close. Like you said, Numza, he was in second place. I wasn't even really peeping Numza this game until right now. He is closing out that distance. So top 2, even right now with how the eliminations are going, they're going pretty much to distance right now going into this game. Tryhard or Numza could have 1 or 2 kill advantage, or none if gmanchew continues his momentum from the beginning of the game. So this is a big toss-up right here, Raven. I'm not sure how these games are going to go moving on to the last game.
I think this end game is really going to decide how much Numza's improvement has been. He's been playing these end games perfectly, and now with 3 hotties left, how you play this last leg of this last 6 minutes is going to come in really big. If he's able to pull off the upset, he's going to set himself up really pretty for this game 6. Now he has a lot of things going for him. He has a gold weapon, he has gold armor, he has his heals set up. I'm curious to see who the 4th player is left alive right now. We got 3 hotties. If someone is not left a hottie, I feel bad for them. It's Adoudou Monster on the V1 Echoes going into this endgame, but he does have gold armor, gold fists, so all the hotties have to be very careful. He can still all in one of them and mess up their game, but I see this going a distance right now. Yeah, between all the hotties. Now, can gmanchew have a massive game? He is the wild card in all of this, along with adoudou over here on the Echoes. Both of them having solid games, and still consistency coming out from adoudou. And he's played off meta all day today. Up to 2 kills, off meta. Crazy stuff coming out from him. And adoudou and Numza are actually both teammates right now, so multiple trios teams showing up big in solos in the top 5.
It's gonna be very interesting right here. Oh man, yeah. I mean, a lot of trio players in the solos now. We, you know, it's a different sight because we had a lot of players who just full on focus on solos. Now a lot of the solo players have been full focusing onto trios. We've had a lot more staple trio commitment from a lot of players. But now, right now, we see it here. Lots of trio players still in the top 4 for this game. Numza, once again, gold hung sword, gold armor. Tryhard with purple armor in hand, has that blue pole sword. We've seen a lot of pole sword gameplay from Tryhard for today, which is insane. I mean, the pole sword, just the amount of damage you can output from it, it's just way too good. Stone form, everything in that weapon is just insane. gmanchew, once again, good start of game number 5. adoudou has gold armor as well. I thought he didn't, but he does. He is gonna have the gold armor. So 2 gold armors, 2 purple armors. adoudou on the Oculus has V1 on the Oculus for this game. So we have to wait and see how that plays out for him in these last and final moments of this game. Zone 5 completely spreading now. Minute for Zone 6 to spread. So these players are gonna start getting congested pretty soon. We're gonna have to start moving on in after a minute from this zone. Our last and final moments of game number 5 is quickly unfolding for us. I'm gonna go ahead and prepare the cannon shot here for G-Man, or the cannon for G-Man here. Seeing if we can get more pressure onto Adoud, and hopefully Adoud doesn't get full lobbied here. There's tons of pressure in the corner. Not a lot of damage though. Probably clipped off 1. Still not connecting. Doing a really good job. Has Octa Slash as well. So he's gonna be able to stay safe off the dual blades from that gold frame. So we're gonna have to wait and see how that plays out for him in the last and final moments of game number 5. Is going to try to pop a quick reset in, but a cannon shot still flying in from gmanchew, making sure he has no downtime to breathe, making sure his president knows he's not choosing anybody else but Adoud right there. And you know Adoud is fuming right now. Say, what do you want with me? I'm
just kidding, folks. By this one cannon, Adoud's doing a good job with, like you said, the dual blade Jade, able to keep that active frame up. Yeah. And if you're just tuning in, you're new to Naraka, you are able to cut down range attacks with attacks yourself, or even dodging. It allows you to iframe or immune a lot of the damage. Now tryhard is going to be holding this high ground. I'm surprised just how dedicated tryhard has been to this pole sword gameplay. Now normally he was telling me that he was still willing to use the highest rarity weapon, but the pole sword blocking option, or stone form, gives you such a safety net to navigate these situations, especially with the R&B able to maneuver right now. Now moving close to gmanchew as a neighbor, holding a triple charge into these rocks. You see Numza with the Merciless on the high ground, the zone closing in. That's going to be the wild card of who that's going to catch and push everyone into zone. The gold focus of the Merciless cannot be parried, and now Adoud getting the pressure from Numza as well. Slowly Adoud's losing real estate to play with. Numza, a little bit of a mistake, didn't want to drop down all the way, but still the threat. Adoud's doing a good job though. Creative's finding his way out of this. I'm going to take Adoud taking this.
You gonna take Adoud? Okay. Adoud picked there for Raven. Numza with the Merciless, you'll be able to claim a lot of this circle here. Just having that Jade online for himself. I don't think I see any other crazy Jades besides the Octa Slash there for Adoud in the back end. The Merciless is going to be a big nuisance. You see G-Man nearly getting clipped off of it right there. And the top side, just tryhard claiming the high ground. Pretty much no pressure until now from gmanchew. Just a little bit of pokage, doesn't even get the damage in. Now the Merciless once again staying safe, gets clipped off of it. F invested there for the hottie, trying to stay safe. Once again, that Merciless is going to be a big problem once his zone completely closes. He can't spin it back. He can get a lot of damage. He can't cost a third party. Nice LMB focus there from Adoud. Make sure he spins it back ×2 as well. That's big damage there from the Copper Bloom to the Octa Slash as well. Forcing out that gmanchew to pop his ultimate. Now Numza in the air as well. 2 hotties up in the air. The ultimate still can't come online there for Adoud. Pops the F1 though. He still has it safe to stay safe. There it is. Pops the ultimate. Still has the V1. There it is. Going online now. In the top side, we have tryhard flying on in, trying to get the elimination, but it's going to be Adoud with 1 on the board onto gmanchew. Tryhard scattering it out, trying to pick up 1 on the board. Picks up both soul blooms, picking elimination onto Adoud. It's the last one standing as well. And tryhard with 5 on the board for game number 5, plus the multiplier. Adoud with 4, gmanchew and Numza with 4. It's a 5-4-4 for 4.
A big tell. I think tryhard will possibly be on Temi, but we'll have to see going into the last game. We're gonna get Go By versus APF. This is gonna be for the top 3 placement. APF and Go By both at similar points. Slap's gonna be coming up from Go By, backing off APF. Get back right now. APF tired of it. Tap dodge, hold dodge, but he's gonna eat another slap to the face. Fade away slaps. Go By looking for the slap. Gets another one. Ooh. But does have his gold F. Looking for the light attack. Oh my god, APF goes with the uppercut, and Go By finds a hit and a fist weapon. What? That is a tilter for APF.
Oh my god. Big paradigm from 38 Baby onto Era. Era LMB. LMB Pro for Era. F invested there from 38 Baby. He's going to avoid the damage. Era drops very low. Ooh, nice weave there from 38 Baby. Uppercut to the finisher there for 38 Baby against Era. And that's one thing I was talking about the other day as well with Severio. I feel like now with the different change there with the melee, I feel like the old R&B for the sheath was a lot better just because you had those lingering frames at the end. Being able to stay in that blue a little bit longer, I believe so. I'm not sure. But what do you think about which one is better? I think the kick was better than the slap.
Slap is OP. It actually leads into
Slap is OP?
to true combos and stuff. You can.
I've seen that. Yeah.
Slap into like crouch, LB with like Honk Sword is the classic combo. But plus, there's mental damage every time you land a slap. Even though it's whatever, it's kind of just like a small chip damage. It's just a sound. Yeah. It's just so disrespectful. You're just getting slapped by this stupid animation. I didn't realize that. I was pretty sure tryhard's pool is cooked, and we got the Zai picked. Now Zai definitely like on the edge of meta, but suffers from multi-way fighting. We're gonna get Light versus tryhard right here. Light, not really sure who this is, seeing a Zai pick right now, so Light's gonna force this aggression right now. Nice fade away LMB. He is gonna get parried out from Light, but Light's gonna steal that pole sword. Looking for the dash, has to be careful putting on pressure to a Zai with the third party on the edge. Light opts to slow down right now. Poke damage is going to be coming out from the musket. And both of these players have to be very, very careful. On the outside though, Numza's on the board. This is what you want to see if you're trying to climb those 6 or 7 points. Numza on Decina, going to find a nice pick off onto, I believe, go by.
So I was going to say, Char went full Thanos mode already. He has 3 on the board already.
Wait,
for game number 6.
I didn't even see it.
Yes. Yeah, he has 3 eliminations. but look, Numza now with the upper hand could get 2 on the board now. So I mean, this is going pretty much both ways. Nice postal sword, big damage. That's 2. That's 2 for Numza now. Back with 38, baby. 1 on the board. Getting caught up in the corner here. tryhard eating up a lot of damage, getting overextended by 2 players. Cyclops now in the mix. tryhard trying to get out of this situation. Does manage to create the space. Light still in the mix though. Quickly grappling tryhard. tryhard believes still has, he is going to be eliminated. He still has that soul available for him. So yeah, this is going pretty much how we expected. I mean, it's going back to back right now with only 1 kill difference right now, and tryhard does lose 1 life.
I feel like Justina definitely has the edge on Justina for survivability, making sure you have a consistent game. But Zai does have more horsepower off spawn with the double gold F, with that ultimate threat. Unfortunately, we do have a lot of hotties. A lot of people save their hottie pick for this last game, and hottie is such a force to be reckoned with for this last game. Can Light find his way and navigate this? First Yang is going to be coming up. 38 baby, Light, all duking it out, fighting off tryhard, slowing him down right now. But both of these guys playing for third place, I'd say. Light maybe being able to play for second place. 1 kill on the board for 38 baby. Didn't get lucky off spawn like tryhard and Light with the purple weapon, but it looks like Light is gonna find a fight onto Cyclops, stealing that purple pole sword away from tryhard. Gonna get a nice scale rush. Cyclops trying to fade away. He's gonna eat a massive RB. LB hold RB. Not gonna find that last hit. Gonna be diving down. Looks for the dash through. Trying to deny some of this damage. Light just knows he needs a little bit of poke damage. Is gonna vest his ultimate. Looks for the dash through. Not able to get it. 2 dashes out. Has to be careful right now. Is Light gonna find this kill? Good job from Cyclops to be able to dodge, weave, back off. He goes for the grapple, forcing Light to miss his last dash, but Light staying on top of this is going to look for the overhold scale rush, and the massive scale rush is going to take down Cyclops, and Light HyperNova goes up to 3 kills.
That's a massive amount of damage off the scale rush pole sword. That is disgusting there from the pole sword, as we've seen. tryhard looking to try to take Roma Yang. Common armor here for tryhard, still with 3 on the board though for this game. Common dagger as well for tryhard, so not too scaled at all, just with the rarities of armor and weapons. But Era and Ratz going at it. Gold dual blades in hand there for Ratz, I believe, is gonna have the advantage there. Tries to go for the LB follow there off the ledge. The ledge drop down, getting tons of damage onto Era though. Era on the Faria. We haven't seen Faria being played out pretty much since Hottie got buffed. But now Era showcasing the Faria right now. Still has the O online. V3B can throw it in. Now can't play around. It's gonna go ahead and make on up. Ratz now can't scatter on out. It's gonna go ahead and invest the ultimate. The pillar saves him there from that damage. Trying to see if he can get the bird damage onto the mech. Does not manage to do so just yet. is going to go ahead and take a full reset in for himself on the Feria mech. Tryhard starting to scatter on in as well. gmanchew, I believe, is already out of game number 6. We got 4 players already out. I think 3 players already out from game number 6. Numza picks elimination on Tatar. Now evens it out against Tryhard, going into the Roma Yang with 3 rats inside the Roma Yang. Has the weapon advantage. Numza with purple pulse sword in hand, so he is going to be playing the swap, I believe, on the Justina. Depending on the situation here for Numza, he can jump up. Massive opening there from Numza. Starting up hot here, Raven.
He just opens up with the instant
Massive.
parry. Rats just mashing the focus attacks. Ends up getting instantly parried into the ultimate. But Numza does have V2. He is going to get this freeze. Gets to follow up R&B. Does he get any more out of this? Doesn't get the second freeze. A little bit quick to pop it. Rats keeping up the pressure. Out of stamina. Numza tries to make this guy able to weave the back-to-back triple attacks. Rats has to be careful. He has to get some value here going into this last split. LMB hold R&B. And the follow-up. LMB is going to chuck down Rats. Go by versus Light. Double charge is going to come out. F break going to come out. Double jump R&B from a Light. The unorthodox move. What was that?
Oh.
Double jump R&B. I've never seen Light ever go for that.
I saw it last scrim and he got punished for it, and he did it again. He gets punished for it for the second time today now. Well, the first time today, the second time in total. 38 baby against APF in the third Roma Yang. APF with no ult online, trying to catch the scare rush, but it's gonna be a timeout between both of these players. So this could be bad for both of these players. Tryhard trying to play the end game right now, waiting this out, has his eye. Numza against Light, though. This is to be a big scrap up here for Numza. If he can pick up this elimination, he has Mystic Might for this Roma Yang. Does not. Oh no, he has Rimland's Burst Might. That was just a bounty. Has Light pretty low already. Rat's now starting to move on into the party. He's gonna off to pick Numza off the bunch. That's a paradigm from Numza. Has gold longsword as well. Light does get a quick little reset in. Still getting counter grapple from both of these players. Has the Rimland's Burst Might, so he can stay safe. All he has to do is make sure he keeps his weapons if anything goes bad for him. Still trying to stay up. Double tap out his back, trying to create the space. Scare rushes on out. Nice movement there for Numza, trying to scatter on out. Does manage to create a little bit of a distance. 38 baby now showing up to the party. Quick little reset in for Numza. I think he is gonna manage. No, big freeze there from Light. Big damage as well off the pole sword. Purple pole sword in the hand from Light there. Tries to pop the ultimate. No, just off to just get out of the situation. Lots of players still in the mix. Now, what's the mix up here for Numza? He's gonna take the res and run it back. Try to get more on the board. Tryhard playing conservative for this game. Needs to be real careful to see what his decision making is going to be for now. We got another player showing up, APF, and APF with 38 baby both have Yang depletion timers on the back. Big damage there from 38 baby onto Light, and Light could be eliminated off of this as well. 4 on the board currently for Light, getting juggled off of this. Era now showing up to the party. How the ultimate invested in the back end. Who's going to be able to pick up the elimination here onto Light? Nice ultimate now called in here from Light. Double dashes out, triple dashes out. All is pretty much, or all is completely gone now, I should say. Now, scrap up still unfolding in the backside. APF very low. Still needs to try to cleanse his Yang depletion timer. Era now eating up the damage off the F there from the Liam ultimate. Seeing he can stay up. How the ultimate still online from Rats here. Is very low as well. APF trying to scatter on out. Sends back to R&B. Focus on the 38 baby. 38 baby drops very low. Needs to be real careful. Trying to pop a quick reset. And APF now trying to pick up the pistol shot. But Era, she's to pick 38 baby. And 38 baby is going to pick up the elimination out to APF. And APF is out of game number 6. And Era now gets 38 baby. Picks up the soul blue. And now the health is pretty much even. Now the scrap balls are going once again. And Numza's back in the mix here, Raven.
If I'm Numza, we have to get in there. He's behind 6 points. He needs to find a ton of kills and also find the first place, right? If he hopes to take this tournament, he doesn't really have to worry about taking a third place. He has enough distance between the 2 closest opponents, so he has a free roll right now in order to try to pass Tryhard. Crazy amounts of fighting goes down there. Light able to cleanse his soul, get out of that situation. 38 baby now trying to get away from Numza, and now Numza, this is a critical kill for him. He needs to find this kill onto 38 baby. Unfortunately though, 38 baby's ultimate is going to be coming up online soon. Lots of armor resets here. He's going to be able to kite this out and stall out this pressure, I believe, from Numza. I think Numza does not care. He's all in, baby. He needs to find the kill. Nice shift parry going to come out. Does he get the follow-up focus attack? Does not, but 30 baby, like I said, is going to find that first armor reset. Has to watch out for the freeze. Gets the freeze onto Numza. Nice one charge going to come out from 30 baby. LMB focus attack gonna be coming through now. Numza down to 2 dashes. 30 baby gonna take the reset right now. Doesn't want to fall just yet. Wants to ladder up. 30 baby is in contention for that 3rd place, and it looks like Numza opts out to not overcommit in the situation and take the next fight for this Realm of Yang. This is going to be critical of whether or not Tryhard and Numza. That's what I want to see, creatives. Tryhard versus Numza for all the marbles going into this 2nd Realm of Yang.
That's gonna be very interesting if we get that Realm of Yang. Game 5, we wanted light against Tryhard, and we got it. So, you know, now you ask for it. Hopefully, we do get it if Numza opts to go inside the Realm of Yang. Numza's been a lot more aggressive going out this the first Realm of Yang. He has not been able to capitalize off of it. He did not manage to get any eliminations off of all the showdown that we just got here near the skating arena area. But Era and 38 baby still getting aggressed on right now. I think there's another player in the mix, I believe. Who is it? I see Era, 38 baby, and Galbai is in the mix as well. We got Justina for Galbai, Feria for Era, Hadi for 38 baby. Trying to see if they can go inside this Realm of Yang. Big damage are happening. 30 baby might be falling off today as he gets hit by the pulse sword as well. That's big damage to the backside. Now 38 baby trying to scatter on it. Does manage to go inside the Realm of Yang. V3 can call it in there for Era. Galbai trying to go inside the Realm of Yang as well. And his Tryhard Numza go in. We can get it. We can get that Realm of Yang if both of those players go in. But right now we have Galbai against 38 baby. Gold poster in the hand here for Galbai. Opt going up high though to start off. 38 baby with blue armor. Galbai with purple. What's gonna be the mix up here for both of these players? Stormform. Prop comes in off the nunchuck. Doesn't bite though. Does parry bait. F called in for Galbai, and now F on cooldown. Nice LMB prod here from 38 baby. Damage comes into play as well. 1-2 doesn't get it because of the terrain. Tries to go for the RB follow up. LMB follow up does connect there for him. Catches the power once again off the ult poppage. Now the 1-2 in the corner. The freeze doesn't invest it. V2 here for Galbai though, trying to bait it out. Does not let it loose though. Overholding. Nice patience from Galbai. Big parry from Galbai. Can get the follow up as well in the backside, but no, we got Tryhard against Numza this time around. No, it's light. Light in the mix as well. Still at it. Now Tryhard can go ahead and invest this V2 ultimate here from Zai. Tryhard now with an open hand. Does have the advantage right now. The burn damage nearly takes out Light there. Light has no ult online, I believe. He still has a little bit more race to get past. It'll be a full race between both of these players right now. Tryhard with purple armor. Who do you think is gonna take this here, Raven? I don't even know right now. There's lots of things happening right now.
It might go to timeout. Light knows that he doesn't have enough burst now to finish this fight. And I doubt that Light or Tryhard is going to be throwing a focus tag with this pulse sword. This is worst case scenario for Tryhard, just fighting against this ice off play. Gold F's going to be invested. Tryhard looking for the R&B. Not going to get it. Both Gold F's going to come down and go by Tryhard. Light, 38 baby. Everyone goes down to Yang depletion. Now, good thing that everyone with Yang depletion is going down. This is a huge opportunity though for Numza to take advantage of the Yang depletion he sees in the kill feed. So if there was an opportunity, the best case scenario, this is definitely one of them for Numza. He has to capitalize on this fight. Back-to-back fights, Light and Tryhard go the distance and go to the timeout. Now, I don't believe the Yang change is active on the tournament server as far as extending the time. So this was something that was happening previously. We're going to get Galbai versus 38 baby. 4 minutes, 33 seconds. Get new fist weapons. 38 baby and Galbai. Who do you have taking this, creatives?
Oh, I might give it to Galbai because he has this gold pulsar and he has the ult online as well. Big damage, that's what we saw right there. Chunky big R&B there from the pulse sword. 38 baby now trying to scatter on out. He's going to go ahead and invest the Hadi ultimate. It's going to be a quick reset in. Has one more dash. Could bait it out, but 38 baby taking a full reset in. Galbai sees the call. 4 minutes and counting for him to try to stay safe inside game number 6. Be able to cut the line of sight there from 38 baby. Trying to take a quick reset in for himself. But now ult is gone. 31% left on that rage. 38 baby as well. Ult's probably got canceled. Is going to save half of that rage as you see. So now the mix-up might unfold once again because Galbai and 38 baby. No, I'm not sure 38 baby, but I know Galbai has Yang depletion timer. Numza now sitting comfortably. Light has a Yang depletion timer. What's going to be the mix-up? That's a big pair from there from Numza. F invested there from Justina. Light now Is he able to avoid this damage now from Numza? Jump LB times 3 or times 2. Now Numza is gonna go ahead and counter interact there with the ult as well to pop his ultimate. Does not manage to get the elimination so far. Now Light trying to scatter on up. Numza has V1. I believe Light does as well. So now, I think Light canceled the ultimate. I see the rage not coming down. Now, gets the freeze off the Fireflies, but he gets frozen as well on the backside. What's gonna be a mix-up? He does not get any sorts of damage off of this. The freeze does not connect off the third time around. Now, Light trying to counter grapple off of this. Clint comes in off the Light. 1-2 off the fan. Numza has to have to stay safe. Has gold longsword in hand. Blue armor swap there from Light. Both shot connects there. Trying to go for the half armor. Does not manage to do so. Since the RB focus weaves there from Light. Now he has the upper hand. Numza drops very low. Light still with the pressure right now. Since the RB focus to the bow shot does not connect. Now counter grapple there from Numza. Trying to stay alive. 4 on the board. Tryhard still needs to cleanse his Yang depletion timer as well. F called in there from Numza. This could be bad for him. Nice raw uppercut there from Light. And the RB focus connects. And Numza's gonna fall for this. And Numza does not yet, I believe, does not get the full capitalization he needed off of that. There was probably like a 5-point difference. I think it's safe to say it's Tryhard causes he wins this summer challenge.
Yeah, I think Tryhard has secured it. Light with the assist, taking down and slowing down Numza. And I remember I was saying that one spot, Tryhard is going to get that cleanse.
Yeah.
Finds LMB RMB, but that one spot with the blue armor is, there's an infinite armor reset there, and Light just unlucky for Numza. Light knows about that spot. He had seen it earlier, and he kept it in memory, came back to it, and used it to turn that fight around. Numza definitely had the edge going into it. Light just gets a nice read with a nice hold on to the left, weaving the R&B focus attack on that longsword from Numza. Close battle between Tryhard and Numza, though. And I was a little worried seeing the Zai pick, just because this character isn't very good multi-way. The second she starts getting focus fired, it's really similar to Akos, except she has no way of really getting a heal off like Akos does. A lot of Akos can use his ultimate to at least disengage, at least create some space to pop a heal, but not so much with Zai. Now going out is kind of a victory lap right now. Can Light ladder up? He was in that 3rd through 7th sweet spot, and I believe Era was just on the outside. Era up to 1 kill. But I believe if Era is able to ladder up, somehow pull out a win for this game, he will jump up a couple of places. So all 3 of these players still playing for something. Tryhard just on his victory lap, but Light and Era still have something to play for.
Yeah, they're trying to secure that 3rd place spot. Adot did get eliminated pretty early. Not sure how many eliminations he ended up in game number 6, but still, both of these players trying to take that money from the 3rd place spot, get a better payout for today's games, but you know, solidify his win once again. Tryhard is going to be our summer challenge winner here for the North American region, clutching up, picks up the Soul Bloom plus 2 extra eliminations off the Soul Bloom cleanse as well. So he is going to be our winner once again. It was a very close, very exciting here for the North American region. It's been a long time since we had a close clutch up like that. We had some contestants there when Frostivus was playing North American region. Now in the Pro League, you know, big congratulations to Frostivus making it to the big leagues, playing overseas. So now, you know, it's been a long time, but it was a very exciting game here. Now she's gonna wait this out. Light's gonna eat up the damage off the focus attack there from the portion from Tryhard, getting frozen as well. Not a lot of damage off the R&B focus there from the longsword, but now Zai ultimate invested here from Tryhard. 1, 2, 3 connects. Oh my god, that's big damage off the gold scalage as well. Now Light drops very low. Era trying to pick up the elimination here. 1 F invested there from Light. Overholding gets the burn damage as well, and that's another one for Tryhard. It's making a staple into a shit parry as well. Big damage. Snags up the Soul Bloom as well. Just showing up now. Era drops very low. Tryhard's gonna wait this out. V3 beacon weaves there, and that's something I want to talk about as well. Couple months, I probably say around 8 months ago, we didn't really see a lot of weaves to try to read the F. I saw in the Pro League, a lot of the players are, you know, reading the Fs from Tessas, Aquases, and, you know, just predicting where their opponent is going to pop that F. And from there, I just started seeing in different regions as well. So that playstyle, clean. super clean. It's another mix up in the game, trying to read when your opponent's gonna, you know, pop that F. So you can opt to try to, you know, go for the full damage, ACCA, whatever the mix up can be, uppercut off of it, or you can try to read their F, seeing if they're gonna delay it or not. So, you know, it's just an extra mind game put into the game now that's being showcased a lot more in these games. Tryhard overholding big damage on the pole sword. I mean, it's just a staple with 7 eliminations on the board. Once again, is going to be our winner for the North American Summer Challenge here.
Era not able to use any of that gold F, and we're gonna see congratulations to Tryhard. He's gonna win that $1,200 plus the trophy emote, which I think is super